The concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
Hello, and welcome to episode 71 of the Weekend Pregame. I think it's 71. It's been 2 weeks at 69, so that math adds up. I am Static 2020, your host, but tonight I'm garbage. Steve's face of disappointment.
So for fucking Halloween, lazy.
I was gonna say I felt lazy when I did. But
Look at Fracture. Talk about lazy.
Dude, that took it more than 3 minutes.
I put a lot of thought into it.
I highly fucking doubt that, bro.
Where's your costume, lazy bitch? I don't know what it says.
You're backwards.
I don't have this mirrored.
No.
My dinner just got here. There goes my hat.
Wasn't my advice for you to go last?
A look on my face.
For me to go last?
Talking, yes.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't have a game plan. I've got a bunch of random ass shit for this evening. It's gonna be a little political heavy, and then I've got a video that's probably gonna trigger you the most, gal.
Lovely.
But it's Halloween related in ways. I don't think I broke any of the rules, but we'll see.
I feel like people do this on purpose just to get a rise out of me for content.
Oh, he does the same to me.
It's fair game for everyone in this show.
That's true too.
Okay.
I don't.
But there are particular people Static likes to get a rise out of to really just kind of see what kind of shit you can cause.
Some of you just make it easier than the others. Like I can't do it to Duke at all.
Yeah, because I'm straight. You don't get a rise out of me.
Never knows.
See,
if that wasn't the gayest comment,
the anti-gayest comment.
Actually, it was pretty straight.
Yeah,
technically his. Yeah.
So, Steve, what is your favorite Halloween candy? There's no gotcha here. I just realized he might be like, "What's he fucking doing?"
Yeah. After we just started talking about how you
it was.
This is just the intro. Instead of asking everyone how they're doing this week or whatever, just what's your favorite Halloween candy?
I went through 3 scenarios. I was like, okay, what's the catch? Third one or second one, I was like, oh, I better not say that. And then, yeah, the horror version of favorite candy, probably Rolo.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
It's
you
not
don't
really a
even say those
Halloween.
for Halloween. That's kind of.
Dude, my neighbor's handing out full-size candy bars right now, dude.
Well, you live in one of those neighborhoods now.
I don't even do that.
I can't even fucking, yeah.
I'm like sweating in this with all this plastic.
They're going to be all pissed off. Like, everyone's handing out name brand shit, and they get to my bowl, and it's like Dollar Family shit.
I've lived here for like 7 years without one single trick or treater, and there's kids that live in this neighborhood.
That's because,
Yeah, it's
what are
because
they
we all
going to
do
do? Knock on the,
trunk-or-treats.
yeah.
I agree. Rolo ain't bad. Rolo's a good choice.
It's not a Halloween candy.
No, I don't know if I'd consider it a Halloween candy,
not.
but
It's just like an
But
everyday.
caramel's good. You could go with a Twix or a Milky Way. Those are
Although
good. Caramel's a good candy.
I never really considered chocolate candy. I consider it chocolate.
I'm not like a fucking really like chocolatey guy. Like, I like fucking
your
sour
favorite
gummy worms.
was chocolate and
why the
jam.
fuck?
Well, that's because that was the best candy out of the fucking multi-pack I bought. Was a fucking Rolo. Like,
Your multi-pack has Rolos?
yeah.
I don't know if huh? Does it have raisin too?
Those are good.
Dude, fucking
It,
raisin.
it has Snickers, Three Musketeers, Kit Kats, Rolo, Milky Way, and something else. It was 150 pieces for $20.
You're 150 pieces.
Have you had anyone knock on your door yet?
My doorbell doesn't work, and I got noise canceling headphones on. It's fucking epic. I literally just took 2 bags of candy and was like, and left it out on the bench.
Oh, all right. You did that.
I thought you were. I was gonna make the comment. So you just got the candy for yourself, and you're.
I had half of it, yeah.
It's like,
What happens
On my
when
way
it
out
sits
the
around
door.
for 2 fucking weeks, dude?
I take my extra candy into the office. I don't need it.
and Mr. Duke Devil.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Probably like a Milky Way. I like
Fucking tell
Milky
me
Way-
you're a basic white man without
Milky Way's solid. What the hell's wrong with the Milky Way?
No.
It's better than the Three Musketeers.
or like or maybe like a
Sorry,
anything
they're
with
not
caramel,
all
like
bougie.
100
Oh,
grams.
no,
is-
no.
100 grams is a good one too.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
100 grand is gross. Isn't that?
But,
But
like-
It's got the caramel. It's got the crunch in it.
I don't like peanuts in my candy.
It's not peanuts.
It's no peanuts. It's like
It's like a
crisp.
crackle bar. Yeah.
I don't like those either.
So,
It's
Duke,
fucking delicious.
who are you as Halloween right now?
A
Spot.
combo costume.
What's your so you're Two-Face?
Oh God!
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus!
What-
Why?
What?
Holy shit!
You could say I'm Pedro or I'm Mr. Fantastilorian.
Oh my god.
Oh God! I see what you
I-
did.
I'm
I
plugging
see
in
what
every
you
genre.
did there.
Straight- I don't think those straight jokes count anymore.
I really don't.
Just put me in any genre. I don't care. If I had a golf club, I'd bring that in and bang it on the back of my head. Then I'd hit all 3 genre.
Wait, now I don't know if I believe you're a lawyer.
I don't know sometimes either.
You don't have a golf club?
I don't know where the hell they are. They're somewhere in the damn garage.
Oh, so he does have one.
He does. Oh, okay. All right. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I
He's
just
a
don't
lawyer.
have one handy.
Duke's gonna show up to work tomorrow and he's on probation. Can't trust.
This
Can't
ain't gonna
trust a
last
lawyer
long.
that
This ain't gonna
dresses
last
up.
long because look at the problem here. Look at this. This is not working for me.
Oh darn.
Ain't gonna last long. So I'm gonna have to
Oh,
switch to
darn.
another costume.
What's Acid trying to say? I don't know what Zero Bar or Zagnut is.
Is it 0 bar or Zag?
Maybe the G's
I've heard of Zagnut.
silent and it's just
I've
like
heard of
the
Zagnut.
nut.
Does that mean like you like gross candy? I don't know.
Well, what is that? There's like that.
Zero's
candy
like the mint. Or
Yeah, I was gonna-
it's like the silver package with the blue writing and or
Have
the
you ever
blue
seen the
outlined
candy?
white.
Butterfingers without any chocolate wrapped around it.
Have you ever seen the candy that's like wrapped in like it's almost like paper mache paper or like construction paper? It's like orange or black, and it's just some sort of mung. It's like maybe peanut butter flavored. It's like almost like a taffy or something. It's the worst candy ever.
Wow.
It's an old
I
joke. That's
support
why
that.
it went over everyone else's head.
Yep.
Even mine.
I'll be honest, Zagnut looks like it could be legit.
Dude, you eat weird shit though.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shut up, Rolo boy.
What weird shit do I? Please elaborate, Steve.
I don't fucking know. You used to eat some weird shit, bro. Growing up, that dude would eat anything.
Well, if it was for money.
You're like my brother.
You know what? Not asking any questions.
Well, you go to church camp and there's some weird shit going around. And like,
Hey man, $20 is $20.
Well,
Speaking of probation,
I wish he was on screen for that. He probably spit his food out. I hope he did.
I have to go get my food. It's waiting for me outside.
Would have been great. You'd picked it
Go
up
get
and he's
it.
cleaning
Go
his
get it.
monitor.
So,
go get your food.
Gal, how about while I go do that, you let everyone know what your favorite Halloween candy is and what you are for Halloween today.
Well, I'm not as boring as Duke. Mine is dark chocolate Milky Way.
Ooh. I didn't know
Because
that
dark chocolate is best chocolate. You've never had that?
No.
Really?
it's good with it's good as like an after dinner thing, but not on its own. It's not.
Yes, it is. Dark chocolate is the best. It's
With
really
a-
not
with a
all
good-
that dark.
with a good wine, it definitely is.
It's all
I hate wine.
chalky, dries your mouth out. It's fucked up.
Dark chocolate?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if it's 90%. I don't.
I've never known a single child or kid to be like, yeah, let
Oh,
me
no.
get that Gardelli dark chocolate. Like, that's how you
kids
know
want
it's
to-
ass.
And I was that kid. So had you known me when we were kids, you would have known said kid. I'm just saying, I've always loved dark chocolate. White chocolate is the devil. And yeah, milk chocolate's really only good with peanut butter.
Wow.
We grew up
Gal,
poor,
Gal
so
just came out as the white liberal woman. White chocolate is the devil.
White chocolate is the devil.
fuck no. Those Hershey cookie and cream bars. Fuck yeah.
Dude,
Let's
those
go.
are good. Those
Ugh.
are really
White
good.
chocolate is plastic.
And
Ugh.
the fuck's the difference with any other American food?
Well, yes, valid. Processed food.
He's got you there.
Would you guys like to see what I am for Halloween?
You're going to have to explain it to dipshit in the corner there.
I mean, I'm not shocked at that, but I don't think he'll really care that much.
I was gonna say he's not gonna argue.
Are you going to argue?
What the fuck is that?
All right.
Oh, yeah,
I was
Steve.
wrong.
Who is she? Or at least name the show.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
He
I
knows.
know it, but
Oh,
I can't
God.
fucking.
They're very two easy words. Simple. You can read them even.
That's questionable.
I feel like I have confidence in you now that I have hair under my tit.
No, I can't.
Just had a
figure it out.
Netflix live action release, what, last year?
Yeah. It's about pirates.
Yeah, no.
One Piece. I'm
Ah.
Nami from One Piece. I do have a poorly put on tattoo as well.
He still
No.
doesn't know.
You okay? Very well.
He's like some hot redheaded. That's all I know.
No, but I was thinking a cartoon.
Oh shit!
Okay, Weasel, that's insulting.
Wow!
Fuck off. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, Anita isn't redheaded. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I read Antifa at first quick glance, dude.
I mean, it's just,
What?
Marquise's close enough to that. Yeah.
Thank you, Codename. At least somebody likes it.
Well, Anita's
course,
gone
as a
through a
player.
conversion of some sort.
Huh?
She tried to self-marry. It's kind of weird.
No,
Kinda
you're
gone off
talking
the
about Anna
reservation.
Kasparian.
Oh God, you're right. I'm sorry.
And I would be way
Right.
less insulted with that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Still slightly insulted, don't get me wrong. But
You think she's gonna vote for Trump?
yes,
Possibly.
quietly.
Mm.
think a
You know
lot
what?
of people are quietly voting for Trump.
We'll save that. We'll save that for later because I've got questions. There is some political stuff, but I also got a bunch of silly stuff. For Steve's sake, we'll burn through the political stuff real quick. But first, before we do that, we need to find out Fractured Filtered. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
What can I say? I'm a simpleton. I like my Reese's candy bars, so let's go. I like the Reese's peanut butter cups.
See, and that's like my second one because
The normal one or the little ones?
The normal ones.
that
And
is a
then
good
especially it gets
question,
great when you got the like pumpkin ones, or then like when Christmas rolls around, you got the Christmas tree ones. Like, just give me your Reese's peanut butter cup, and I'm a happy fucking camper.
I think I
I
like Reese's
home
Pieces
make
more
mine.
than I like the peanut butter cups.
I will actually. I like the. Have you had the peanut butter M&Ms?
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh, to me, like they wipe out the Reese's Pieces in my book. Like they're
Wait.
way more addictive.
Oh, actually, I hate both. So
I haven't had a
applies.
peanut M&M in years.
No, not the
a
peanut,
peanut
but it's
butter
a peanut
M&M.
butter one. Like they are basically
That's
like
just
M&M's. M&M's equivalent to Reese's Pieces, but they're like way
It's a
better.
copy.
I forgot about the
But
Reese's
better.
Minis. Those are good. I don't like Reese's Pieces, but the dark chocolate Reese's Minis. Kel, you and I, we're on point tonight.
I don't know if I've had a dark chocolate Reese's Minis.
They come in like the little tubes.
Uh-huh.
That's what those are.
My favorite Halloween candy is Dots.
Ew.
Wait, the ones that come on the strips of paper?
Trolling.
No.
I was not expecting that.
I don't really have one.
They black licorice.
Ew.
Nothing wrong with black licorice.
I do like regular licorice. I like red vines, but that's not a Halloween candy.
No.
Red vines versus
You get fucking
Twizzlers.
Twizzlers though.
Twizzlers.
And
Oh,
those are
Twizzlers isn't
disgusting.
even licorice.
Twizzlers are fucking gross.
You know what I like for licorice? The sour, like neon colored ones.
Yeah, the straw things.
Well, they come in like little individual packages.
Mhm.
They came in like a clear circular container, and they're all different kinds of flavors, like fruity flavors. My grandparents would have those when we were kids.
Micro dots.
Yes, the kind that comes on blotter paper.
Ew.
My favorite.
Especially when you get pieces of paper stuck on the back of the dot. Yeah.
I was thinking about the trip.
Yeah, I was thinking about acid, but all right.
Rooftops start doing the wave.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get food in me.
Should have done that prior to the show.
I
Tried to.
tried.
He was getting water. You know that's the pre-game ritual.
I didn't even
Fuck,
fucking get
dude.
water.
His fucking
He's
I'm
completely out of
so
whack.
fucking. This full rent that I have to pay is worth not using that fucking refrigerator water filler.
Wait, what?
What? What? words did you just
Chris's
put together?
refrigerator. Like, dear God, it takes 10 minutes for an ounce of water.
Oh, well, I have water in the water cooler right now. I have been doing that pretty much ever since you moved out.
I heard you left like food in his refrigerator like a jerk,
Probably.
Steve.
You left a lot of stuff here.
I assumed you would eat it.
Except it was like hidden in drawers.
That's where you put shit.
Nobody opens
To
drawers.
attract rats.
I will go show you my refrigerator. I got fucking lettuce in the proper drawer. I got
How are you
cheese in the
gonna go
proper
show-
drawer.
You gonna bring your camera with you?
No, it's
You
not.
said you were gonna go show us.
I said I would.
What?
No, I deleted all my social media apps on my phone.
How did you get the link? On your
It's called a
phone.
browser.
On your phone. Acknowledge. It was
Smart
delayed.
ass Steve. Steve, I got a question for you.
What? Better not be political because that shit will send me over the edge.
Well,
Aren't you already there?
my question is actually, how much of a Will Ferrell fan are you?
considering he's probably right there next to that other douche that looks like he's got Down syndrome as well. What's his name?
Huh?
They got to be very specific here, Steve.
Adam Sandler.
Nope. Pineapple Express.
Oh, Seth.
Seth
Rogen.
Rogen.
There it is.
Rogan. Okay.
Yeah, they're both.
Now the down
Bottom
syndrome
tier.
makes sense. All right. But you used to be a big.
I
you
love
used
it
to
when
have
I
a-
make Fractured laugh, dude. It actually,
That just
it
legitimately
actually
just,
tells me that my joke was funny.
that
Like,
legitimately just got me. I can't explain it. It just
Well,
especially the Down syndrome part. And you're like,
Exactly. The Seth Rogen glued together that Down syndrome thing. It was like, oh,
I went to James Franco. Everybody else went to Seth Rogen. I'm like, oh shit, you're right.
Oh, John C. Reilly is a
you
good.
can't
guess,
say
too.
like Knocked Up is fucking hilarious.
Minus Katherine Heigl or whatever her name is.
But it's
Oh,
fun.
she's terrible.
Like the
She
whole
just plays
pink eye
herself.
thing,
You
the
know,
whole pink guys they farted on my pillow and now everyone's got pink eye and all that shit. That stuff
it's
is
not
hilarious.
awful,
Oh yeah, you don't like fart jokes. Of course,
but that one's not that bad. It's not something I go to though.
I haven't seen it in a while. But it's also he has a lot of co-stars that help carry that show.
Mhm. Like I love Zach and Miri Make a Porno. Not really for him.
That one's okay.
Slightly for the porn.
The End is great.
Yes. It's amazing. It's a good movie.
What they did to what's his face, Channing Tatum, is brilliant. Now that Steve left, I don't know if he just shut his camera off or if he went to go check his candy bowl or whatever. If this isn't going to work as well, because I was just going to play a couple of these faggots and what they did this week.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god. You're so gay.
Did you guys see this?
No.
Oh, it's bad. It's real bad.
Hey guys, it's Billy. I am back on the street.
Isn't this the guy who did Bros?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Yes, it is.
Now it makes sense.
With the one and only Will Ferrell. And we are out here today to represent a very important voting demographic, loud white men for Kamala Harris. So you ready, Will? Ah! Sir, we're loud white men for Kamala. Join the call.
Join the call.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, that wasn't staged.
I think every one of these people are paid.
No shit. Like
Yeah.
Just like most of her supporters at rallies.
Uh-huh.
yeah. This is
Who are you voting for?
Kamala Harris.
Yes, exactly. Have you voted yet?
Mail-in ballot. All right.
Oh, mail-in ballot, bitch! Miss, for $1, would you have sex with a Trump voter?
No.
Thank you. Sir, we're loud white men
They
for
wouldn't have
Kamala.
sex with
Join
you
the
either.
call.
just the way she ran up to them, like
Uh-huh.
staged 100%. This is not.
This guy wearing a bald cap, that doesn't look like real hair.
I don't know.
I wouldn't doubt
Yes,
it.
that,
I support
Oh,
Kamala.
yes,
That
that's
looks
not
like an
that loud, but
like-
louder?
Oh, louder.
Yes.
I support Kamala.
Louder!
I support Kamala.
does he have a
You
heart
guys about to
attack?
have a fucking
Is
aneurysm.
wait a minute. I don't think he's real. I think he's like a
I swear
This
to God,
may-
I've seen him as like a side character in a lot of.
I
different
feel-
things.
I feel like he's like a Simpsons character that's been made human.
You sure that's not Johnny Knoxville?
Fair enough.
Yeah! Miss, did you hear if Kamala wins, she's going to make Buddy the Elf Secretary of Christmas?
That would be phenomenal.
Would you have sex with a Trump voter?
Ugh.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sir, loud white men for Kamala. Join the call. Go Kamala! Yeah! For $1, for $1, for $1. Who are you voting for? Yes, there you go. Yes, yes.
I don't think I made it this far when I originally watched it.
This is so gay.
Oh,
Did you
the
kind
fuck?
of, yeah. That guy died though. The guy who was the
Did this kill him?
the manager for Trailer Park Boys. No,
Oh, it's the dude from fucking Scary Movie with the fucking bum hand.
oh,
I haven't
Chris
seen
Elliott.
that in a long ass.
Yeah.
Chris Elliott. Yeah. I like to use my strong hand. He's all mixing up the mashed potatoes.
Now, are we talking about the guy that we were saying doesn't look like a real person, or the sheriff from Trailer Park Boys?
I don't know why he brought up Chris Elliott.
Okay.
The dude that looked fake.
Oh,
Okay.
the old man.
I have to go. Yeah. Tell everyone in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania to vote for Kamala.
East Stroudsburg, vote for Kamala.
Please.
So I think she was actually real. Same with the other guy. But like, this is
Most of them. That dude is not real.
Well, what
I just-
happens?
wait, I don't think Will Ferrell's actually spoken yet.
no, he does no because the gay guy. He had to make room for the gay guy.
Did you watch?
He just made bros.
Did you watch the rest of that the Instagram clip that I posted with the Avengers for Kamala? And they're like, Kamala's down with democracy. And I'm like, yeah, down with democracy. I'm like, I know they're making a joke of it, but yeah, it kind of is really down with democracy the way she got.
Yeah, literally just put in power.
Yeah,
No one picked her ass. No one picked her
not
ass.
fascist at all.
Steve wouldn't even pick her ass.
That's up for debate.
You know, here I am putting
Pick it
together
with
my
what?
taco.
What about your taco?
I was putting together my tacos.
Didn't expect him to say that one.
Looking forward to what, and then I'm still listening. I'm hearing this, and I'm like, listen to this gay shit is about to ruin my dinner. But you know what? At least I got tacos.
This is true. At least
Trying to look on the bright side because I was, for one, ear screechingly, just, yeah. And yeah, even though I wasn't watching it, it sounded fake as shit. So,
and it's not Kamala's back taco.
Why are we talking about that?
I couldn't
I'm
help
eating
myself.
tacos.
Like I needed another reason not to vote for her.
I'm
Oh my
pretty
god!
sure-
I
I'm
gave away
pretty
a
sure
secret.
Both of her tacos are blown out. I'm just saying.
No,
God damn.
I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Wow, that's pretty racist of you, Steve.
Yeah, it's not taco, it's shawarma. What?
Ugh,
God damn it, dude.
stop. Ruining
Curry.
everything.
No, not now. Now it's not shawarma now. Remember, she's black now.
That's right. Collard greens in the bathtub.
Yeah.
So earlier we were talking about who was it? Sarkeesian voting for Trump.
Sarkeesian,
No,
Kasparian.
Kasparian.
Kasparian. Yeah.
No.
Kasparian.
That's an alternate dimension.
Now there's this other gentleman who has been very vocal about being anti-Trump that has been not happy with the Democrats.
Oh, yep.
I thought you said the political shit was going to be brief.
Dude, we're not even
Right?
30 minutes into the show yet.
Under it.
And the first 20 minutes was shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
yeah.
So Michael Rappaport tweeted this out the other day. I voted, but don't worry about who I voted for. I don't have a problem with that. So many people who eagerly engaged with my Trump rants over the years haven't said a word about the massacre in Israel on 10/7 or 101 hostages still trapped in the tunnels of Gaza. Many respected my politics when it revolved around Dick Stain this or Pig Dick that, but I can't even get a simple free the hostages now. My opinion only matters if you agree with it. Don't worry who I vote for. Bring them home. And then a link to his podcast. Do you think he voted for Pig Dick?
He may have voted for Pig Dick.
I don't think he did.
You mean horse dick?
Did you think he voted for Jill Stein?
Maybe.
Nah, he has to toe the line. If not, they'll look at his record, see who he voted for, and
Yeah, I think if it's discovered that he voted for Trump, he is far too worried about that being discovered.
yep,
Fucking
he doesn't get
loser.
enough work as it is. So
He's always been a fucking side character in everything.
Yeah.
So he's
Or a
worthless.
TV dad.
Yeah.
Who's that?
What was the last thing he was in?
Exactly.
He's in something that's now-ish.
Who is this?
Michael Rappaport.
Rappaport.
Who's that?
Yeah.
This
I know
dude.
you have no idea.
Perpetual NPC.
He was he's been in like a lot of basketball stuff. And then he was in that one show about the kid with autism.
Oh, the hell
Like
was
the
that one?
Doctor
Heather
Kid
watched that one.
or-
It was on Netflix, wasn't it?
You know what? That wouldn't surprise me either. Voting for Gase Oliver.
Oh, that's a good point.
Who the fuck is that?
That's the fucking libertarian Lolbert candidate.
Oh.
The show
no,
was
he's got a gay
atypical.
name.
Atypical, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking libertarian. How disappointing
that.
could you be, libertarians? Fucking retards. Nominating.
Oh,
that
that's right. He was
douchebag.
Knight Titus in Fallout.
Yeah, he was in Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
And
But everyone in the comments is all like, "You look happy. You vote happy. You look too happy to have voted for Kamala. That means you voted for Trump." We got the fucking Chungus here. Thank you for voting for Trump. It's the right thing to do.
Shut the fuck
Randy
up.
Quaid says, "Welcome, Michael, the chief nerd." Like
I
you
don't-
guys
They're all
are
just
fucking
trolling
counting
him.
your chickens before they hatch, man.
That or they're trolling them a bit.
Is it racist of me to say you shouldn't be able to vote unless you can fucking speak English? Well, aquí.
And then whatever the hell that is.
There's Chinese under it.
well, I think
don't-
it's actually
Mandarin.
Steve. It's actually racist to say you shouldn't be able to vote if you're not a citizen of the country. I believe that's racist. And I think
It's apparently
actually
racist to require ID to vote.
It's racist to require
that
ID,
is true.
'cause
Now, mind you,
people
did-
don't
there-
know where to get them.
Yeah, there was actually a there.
weird.
I found it. See if I bookmarked it on Twitter.
We don't need a black woman president. We need a fucking Spanish
Countries
speaking
require-
president.
Here it is. Here it is. I just
We just
Lives
don't
a
need a woman
TikTok posted
president in
this.
general.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 6. So they listed 72 nations that require ID to vote. Here are some of them. Ukraine, of course, we're not voting there anymore because someone canceled all the elections.
Yeah, we haven't had an election there in a while.
Palestine, that's interesting. Palestine's not a country.
I saw that.
It's
It only
racist
came
to
up-
look at gals' boobs.
Yeah.
It only came up in the live chat though. I had to
Iraq,
read from top chat.
Haiti, Iceland, New Zealand, Canada, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Germany.
Wait.
Canada?
Hold on. Those
How old
fucks
is
up
this
north
list?
require ID.
How old is this
Mhm.
list?
Hmm?
How old
What's
is
that?
this list? 'Cause X'd it out.
I got it off of Lives at TikTok on October 23rd.
Now I don't think. Okay, so but how old is her list? Her
Yeah.
source?
Well,
like-
I'll tell you, it shows it's from Fox Business News, the listing on Fox Business News, and it shows Bitcoin down. Bitcoin was at 57,997 when it came out, so maybe a
No.
week or so ago.
It could have been accurate, or like it could be accurate because they probably just hand out IDs like candy to non-citizens without making them go through anything.
That's true. And then also there might be a chance that Canada just hasn't been hit with the migrant surplus like here in Europe yet.
Maybe, but I no.
Well, they have a large Asian population on the
Could
West
you
Coast,
imagine them
though.
sending all those Haitians to Canada? Well, okay, hold on. We sent them all to fucking Minnesota. That never made
Yeah.
sense either. But
If we just go a little further north.
oh, you're used to the beach? Off to the frozen tundra. We're gonna fuck. I think that might be like torture punishment, sending refugees from desert fucking climates.
Okay, Static. What'd you just call them? You called them refugees. They're not all.
Well, okay, back in the day they used to. I was thinking like back in the 90s when they were actually refugees.
No, they never were.
Mm.
But
the
anyhow,
fuck
I
is
think
this?
that's cruel and unusual punishment to send a fucking Haitian to Minnesota.
Oh yeah, Minnesota got overrun with them.
I don't know what this is about. I'm just sending it to the chat. The X
There's a
chat.
high white population in Minnesota, so that's why they have to displace it.
Now, Canada has, I can guarantee it has. Canada has all the Haitians and fucking you got. Well, you know what? Canada's weird because they let the Chinese military do fucking drills up there. No one talks about that. So there might
They
be
either gotten like a
Chinese
combination, either the Chinese or a bunch of the street shitting Indians.
How you doing, Vex?
Yeah, I was gonna
They
say
do have a
that's-
lot of those too. Are they shitting in the streets of Canada, Vex? Because they do that here.
I was gonna say they do that in San
Quebec,
Francisco.
probably.
It's the shitting in the streets has made it to Arizona, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
We don't have an app for it yet, but yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god,
you know,
Hate the
Brad.
homeless
The
problem.
nation's 5 years behind California, so
True. This is true.
Is that a real photo, Brad?
I don't know. I
photo
just
of what?
found it. Popped. Alex Jones posted it.
LeBronda. Oh,
Oh, I've seen that one float around.
With
I
him
don't
in
know
the
if it's
maid
real or
costume?
not.
Yep.
yeah.
That's old.
Yeah, I've seen that float around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the man, so I don't really follow anything to
Yeah.
do with him as much as possible.
Why'd it hit Alex Jones?
So Canada's not that far behind us then.
God, that's
Yep, sounds about right. Those are the people coming to replace everybody in tech.
Is Toronto in Ontario?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be Toronto, right?
I believe it's Ontario.
Ontario,
Yeah.
whatever.
Ontario.
And I see Professor Savage Dad just tipped $5. We'll see. There's no Dermy here, so he can't be making fun of his parents tonight.
No,
Sure, we can.
true.
Now that I'm done eating, I'll put my costume back on.
Now that, oh, that's right. You said you were waiting for your dinner so you could properly put together your costume.
Well, yeah, but now it's.
I at
was
least
hoping
dude,
to have
look a trash bag. Come on.
I was hoping to have enough time that the pizza I ordered, the box would be cooled down
Oh,
and dry, so I could put it on my head. But yeah, I'm not doing that with the box fresh.
Not right. Yeah, probably a good plan.
I would like the grease to soak in more into the box and less on my head. But what was I pulling up? Oh yeah, the stream elements. Professor Savage Dad for $5. Thank you, sir. He says, I got to do this with my hat on. I shit in the street. There you
well,
go.
That's it.
You are very
That's what he
stunning.
said. He
You're
said,
All
very
"I
right.
stunning
shit in
and
the
brave for
street."
saying so.
Yep. He does live. He
By a bunch of
claims certain-
crackheads.
He claims this certain area by where he lives smells like curry all the time.
That explains a lot then.
He lives near Kamala Harris.
But I was going to bring this up. And speaking of Kamala Harris, this is something that I can't believe the Democrats did. Like, talk about a complete lack of awareness.
I mean,
There's so many possibilities.
right.
Have you
Oh,
guys seen this
God.
one?
Is this the women?
No.
This is the women thing.
Do I want to see this? Is this the one that's going to make me mad?
Well, you're not married, so
No, this isn't even.
Oh.
The one that's going to make you mad is not political in nature.
Thanks for that, Brad.
I'm not married.
Oh, Let's see how the political party thinks women should vote. About how the Democratic political party think women should vote.
Your turn, honey.
In the one place in America where women still have a right to choose, you can vote any way you want. And no one will ever know.
Did you make the right choice?
Sure did, honey.
Remember, what happens in the booth stays in the booth.
You're so
Vote Harris
fucking
Walls.
delusional.
Fucking
So
disgusting.
several things about this whole thing. First off, we're encouraging women to lie to their partners. and
Yes.
spouses.
She got beat when she got home.
Second, no, she just fell down the stairs
In the shower.
twice.
She's very close.
Also, the whole idea that women are
Can't be
told by their husbands how to vote is only in the mindset of Democrats because they still think we live in the 1950s. Because that's what
Yeah.
they think the Republicans are. They think
and
the
that's how they
Republicans.
treated their wives.
Well, let's not
No,
talk about how the
it's-
Democrats treated their wives. Just look what JFK did.
It's fear mongering.
Um,
It's scaring people into the idea that
Yeah.
that could return or is still alive. Yes, but that's
Well,
all it is.
They say we don't want to go back. That's right. We don't want to go back. We don't want to go back to what it was, 4 or 5 years ago when inflation was low, when people were doing well, where wages were not, worthless. Who wants to go back to that? What an
Yeah.
insane idea. But they think it's like, well, the Republicans get back in office. Well, let's quote Joe Biden. Back in the day, back in 2012, I'm going to put you all back in chains. Because remember, Mitt Romney was going to put black people in chains again. And now we've heard The View, the Mensa group that is The View, explain that Donald Trump is going to break up biracial marriages and make the white person marry someone else.
Right.
A white person.
Report good.
Right, marry a white person, right? Because
Yeah.
that's something that Donald Trump or anyone.
So I think he's probably, once he's elected, he's going to have to start with that closest to him. So JD's going to have to get a different wife.
It's true.
you want to hear something?
Oh wait, I know what's going to happen. Oh, I know. He's going to get rid of Jared because don't forget he's an anti-Semite, and he's going to make JD marry Ivanka.
Right, and then also he's got to scratch Vivek. Vivek's got to
That's
go.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Vivek's got to go. Oh fuck! What about Elon Musk though? He's African.
He's
Oh,
African American though. He's okay. He's African American.
No, he has to go.
Yeah, no, he's not.
white.
He's African American. So I don't know how that works for Elon. I really don't know. But what I just found out. is
Would
that
you kick out
commercial-
Charlize Theron? She's
she's a
African American.
woman, so yeah, she should go.
Oh, she should definitely go. Just get her.
But I just found
I
out
will help.
that
I'll take her in.
That commercial was the voiceover on that commercial is Julia Roberts.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
already hate Hollywood to the
Do you
maximum capacity, I don't know what to tell you anymore.
Wait, here's another thing. Here's another thing about Hollywood.
If I was a woman, I would think about it this way: like, hey, last time I went on the date in the last fucking 4 years, he hasn't paid for shit. I'm voting the other way. Like, I want my
Yeah.
dinners paid for. I want my ass smacked when I hop up in his truck. I want the doors opened.
Steve's talking about dating a Trump voter, a Trump guy.
I was just gonna say, I've been on a date and the guy paid, so you just gotta figure out
Yeah,
which ones are the right ones.
yeah, you have to know who to date.
Yep.
They usually have a
I'm
dick,
pretty
not
certain
a
I
sex
paid for all the
Finally.
dinners last week.
Yes, but
I paid for all the dinners last week and the hotel.
Always pay for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless,
I don't pay.
unless
I don't pay for my birthday dinner. I get paid that.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
gets paid.
in my defense, I try.
I pay for everything. It's just how it is.
But
How are you supposed to ask someone out as a man and then be like, hey, we going Dutch? Like, you fucking
Steve, I can tell you. Let me tell you from the leftist perspective. Let me tell you how this is. I respect you so much that I will not be a misogynist and pay for you.
The only people that's fucking gonna come out wrong. The only Japanese people, I'd let them be pissed off if I paid their way. Like if I tipped them on accident or something. Because they get like
I'm trying to figure out where that came from.
Not in America though. Like that would be only in Japan.
Right.
Reverse roles. They come over here and we get pissed because they don't tip because they think it's fucking rude.
So that commercial, you know, we'll call it quits on the politics stuff for now, unless something comes up. But that commercial breeds this kind of women.
Green hair.
Oh my God.
I got married knowing I would become a divorcee.
You knew, huh?
Why did you get married?
Because she's trying to steal the motherfucker's house.
Good point. Good point.
So let's listen to what she has to say.
I absolutely went into marriage knowing I was going to become a divorcee. There was no question in my mind.
Oh yeah, and she's British to top it off.
That explains a lot more too.
I knew at some point we would get divorced. The only question mark was when. I thought, you know, when I'm 40, maybe.
Why would you put that on yourself?
Why would you waste the best time of your life?
I knew I was going to fail.
Well, I mean, get married in your 20s, divorced and happy in your 30s. It makes sense.
Why get married? Just date the guy.
Hold on. She explains why.
Okay.
It's fucking retarded.
I'd get that title. Maybe then I'd earned it, you know, 10 years down the track. Because I think 10 years in a marriage, that's a pretty good innings in this day and age. That's like a good run.
What
Disgusting.
the fuck is wrong with you?
That is a good run for like a TV show.
This I hope this is a troll. I hope this is a troll.
She looks
Turns out it was just a 3. In the end, that's all we kind of reached our limit with. But, you know, still got the title in the end. And obviously, I don't want to get married ever again. However, double divorcee is a term that I'm living for. Like, that is cunt, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I'm a double divorcee. Bitch!
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a troll.
She can't be
no.
serious.
There's no.
You know, I can't tell anymore.
I'm hoping it's a troll.
I
can't
can't
tell
tell
anymore.
either. But
Because
it's
there's
saying
no
a lot
way,
when you can't
like,
tell.
yeah, I'm a double divorcee, fucking used, fucking like, can't figure it out. You gotta love me now.
She obviously doesn't know how to S a D correctly.
Okay, you know what? She can pay for her dinner.
Yeah.
Were you just censoring suck a dick?
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
Steve censoring is weird.
It's very weird.
But so she spends the rest of this going off about being a double divorcee. Like, I just
Like it's a good thing. Look,
I can't.
You're so broken, 2 dudes didn't even want you. Like,
Well, you could have figured out either. Well, okay. So here's the other side of that.
dudes are fucking lazy.
It's like-
Dudes are lazy. Like if they marry you, it's usually because they don't want to fucking have to like be going out and dating anymore. They're over it. Like
Wow.
That's dark.
Steve exposed.
if I get married, dude, I'm planning on getting fat. What's up?
But you're saying 2 other dudes didn't even want her. Here's the thing, though, is like the vast, super vast majority of divorces are initiated by the woman to begin with.
Yeah.
So, like, she didn't, in theory, she didn't really have to try real hard if that's all she wanted.
Yeah, then now the question really becomes if as you're saying, Static, that the vast majority now are started by women, and this is more the trend now than perhaps it was in the past. Are we looking at like a change in society where think about now like the whole the feminism thing? So, and again, we're going to call it sexist. That like there are traditional male and female roles. I'm in a relationship for many years. And my significant other, she has a job. That's not an issue now, I don't think, for most couples. Like, of course, both are going to work. That's the only way you can get by these days. You have a family, things change. But the gender roles now are being subverted, in my opinion, where the modern feminism is, you have to have everything you want when you want it, whenever you want it. And if it's not exactly what you want, then just leave it.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's feminism. It's
Well, I
like,
mean,
okay,
it's-
you're not even trying anymore. It's not what I want now. Therefore, I get rid of it.
And you're celebrated for
Yes.
walking away
For
from
your
it.
anyone else seeing the
independence.
similarities with abortion?
Mm-hmm. I didn't go there, but that clearly is also the way to go. Yeah, it's what it is. It's about no consequences and no responsibility.
Yes.
That's what it is. That's modern feminism, because they think that's what men are. They think men are no responsibility. Well, he just knocks us up and that's it. No.
This
I
is the
did it,
entire thing that is the argument against every fucking trans bullshit out there. Women are never going to understand men and vice versa. And you're just always grass
There's a
is
book
greener.
about that.
You have no idea what it's like to be the other gender, and you never fucking will, no matter what you do.
Bullshit. Go ask a tranny.
Hold on, real quick.
That's my point.
I want to say
Fuck no, they don't
congratulations to
know.
Weasel. I think he's
Mhm.
saying his anniversary is today, 16 years
Yep.
married today,
Nice.
and he has a housewife. Congratulations on both of those things.
Mhm.
And you guys are probably pretty fun getting married on Halloween.
I think
Dude,
it's a good
well, that's
deal.
awesome.
Weasel's a fucking genius, dude. I bet you she knows how to make a damn good sandwich.
It's pronounced sandwich.
Damage?
So what you were
Sammy?
talking about earlier about the independence and stuff. I saw a meme earlier today. I didn't grab it, but it's just a woman standing there in her room or whatever, and it says something like, "It's funny how you never hear about independent men when they do their own, when they're able to support themselves and everything, because it's just considered being an adult,
Yes.
as opposed to like, I'm an independent woman. I can do everything for myself." Congratulations.
She's got her own house, her own car.
But
She
but
also
then-
had a divorce and robbed the dude.
But that's assuming he didn't get a good
Sorry.
lawyer.
No, that is the circumstance for some of these women.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've never heard the joke? Like there's like more single women own homes because of this phenomenon called divorce.
You've got that
they
would be
take the
interesting to
house.
see. I wouldn't doubt it. It'd be interesting to see the numbers behind that.
Yeah.
But then we have all the videos of these independent women who are now in their late 30s and like, I don't know why I can't find a man. Well, go back and look at history, sweetheart. Which I'm not saying you have to like, just like become like June Cleaver back in the 50s. But there is a give and take on both sides. There is some sacrifice also from a man when they get in a relationship. The guy just doesn't keep, I guess I'm just going to be here and come home and she's going to do it. No, that's what a relationship is these days. But apparently that's not the thought. That's not that's not what modern feminist thought is. Modern feminist thought is, men can do anything, I guess. So we just get to do it as well. That's
So
not how-
Isn't it just classic for women to fight for their right to have what men have, and then 100 years later they realize that they don't actually fucking want that and they change their mind?
We fucked up. Let's go back.
Yeah, but they're not even wanting to go back. Like,
no, they want
just,
it. They want more. They want more.
Well,
like, they
I'll
want
be
it-
fine when actual equality happens, when women are made to sign up for selective service.
Yeah, they want protected status.
I'm all for that.
Mm-hmm.
From now
If-
on,
I mean,
every,
I've already
Hey.
served, so it wouldn't really.
Yeah, but you're fine.
from now on, every
yeah.
domestic violence call between a couple, both people should go to jail.
Well, yeah.
I would
No,
be all for
actually,
that.
sometimes the woman does go to jail sometimes. I've
Yeah,
had the- I've-
technically.
oh my
But,
god!
get
up on the wall.
Gal, Duke, you mentioned how women are always complaining about how they can't keep a man. Well, they need to talk to this woman because she apparently has found a way to keep her man. I wish Cloud was here because he might be able to better explain this for me.
Hey, I tried to get him over here, but apparently my tits aren't enough.
What? No. I gotta go get another drink.
So this picture says, for those who can't see it, the caption is, "Seeing him drink my pee I put in his apple juice because a witch on my FYP, I'm not a kid. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know what that means either.
A
I
witch
see it all
on
the
my
time.
FYP told me if I do that, he won't leave me.
What is an FYP?
I don't,
I don't
know.
Or maybe who cares about the FYP? She has
For
supposedly
you
put her
page.
tea in her boyfriend's apple juice because the witch told her he will stay with her forever.
Was it Agatha all along?
Maybe. Is
Maybe
that what
it was
FYP stands
Wiccan.
for?
Is there a video here? Or is she gonna?
No, there's
say
no
something?
video. It's just this photo.
Okay.
It's just a photo.
I'd knock her fucking eye sock. What?
Did y'all see the clip of some bitch that
Well, first off, let's be honest. Her hair is too long, or it should be
Like a
like
wig.
behind her neck.
Straight comments have been revoked from you again.
did you see there was a clip of a woman bragging about her current boyfriend falling asleep, so she went down to the gas station to fuck her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh, it's
That was
so
on a couple weeks ago.
So she let cream pie her, and then she comes back. He wakes up and wants to have sex and eats her out and says that
He
that
does a
she
fucking-
tastes so good as he's eating the cum.
Wait,
out
this
of her.
sounds like a porno.
This is this is Destiny.
Wait, this is what happened to Destiny?
No, but it's what he.
I
I was
mean,
like, buy it.
Technically, didn't that actually happen? Or
There
she
was
said that's what
messages
he
that leaked
did.
about Destiny saying he wanted to eat the cum out of her fucking pussy.
Yeah, it wasn't actually Destiny. Well, who knows?
The
Maybe-
video wasn't about Destiny because that's not his ex-wife or anything.
Yeah,
There's some fucking hoe on the internet saying how she went and cheated on her boyfriend with her ex, got filled up, came back and got fucking drained.
and
Ugh.
she never told him. But the guy said that she tasted so good compared to normal.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want this to be real.
Degeneracy is a problem. It's usually the end of civilizations.
Yeah, that's what happened to Rome. That's why they had gladiatorial games.
Yep.
It's what happened to Rome. It's what happened
There's a
to
biblical example.
what was the one? The Babylon.
What is
Wasn't
what is
Sodom
it?
and Gomorrah? Something along those lines.
What are you reading, Duke, and why does your face look like that? Duke, come back to Earth.
What? I'm sorry.
This is Earth?
I'm watching white dudes for Harris be like, I don't know what this is. Hold on.
Do we have to know what it is? Because I don't really feel like watching another one of those.
Yeah, no more white dudes for Harris. We're good on
Don't
that.
wait.
I've got a clip that reminded me of Steve though.
Hold on. I'm just gonna drop it in DMs.
I think this is just a meme. I think if Steve was a college professor, this would be him. If he caught a kid sleeping in his class.
Jesus cannot be looked down on.
Hold on, let me fix this. Tell me if this works. See if it's louder. Try some new
I
tech.
cut out there.
It's a joke. It's sorry. I got distracted.
So as I was saying, I think this would be Steve if he was a professor.
Jesus cannot be looked down on. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Yeah, don't really change my mind.
What the fucking what?
The kid fell asleep and he just started singing emo lyrics in his face.
Wait, does he do this throughout the rest of the video, or the random people falling asleep in his class? Because maybe this is a problem with the professor.
And syntax are, of course, very important when making a compelling argument. Do you have that time to listen to me whine?
It's
They're-
Monday
it seems like
morning.
they-
That's why they're falling asleep.
That or they just aren't seeming like they're paying attention. So he's getting their
They're-
attention.
yeah,
one
he
way
might
or
have just busted him on his phone.
That is
Oh, Jesus.
aggressive.
Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Cal.
another.
It's
Oh,
funny because that's actually applicable to what Brad was looking at.
Oh, I haven't even looked at it yet.
And everything all at once. So when you're writing,
Look at the way this dude is dressed, though.
Then he just goes back into it.
Predictor of reading comprehension at all levels, including primary
Oh.
education.
What the fuck?
Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside
He
my
plugged his nose to
head.
help him be more nasally.
I like how she kicked it away.
Where?
Alrighty then.
That would make school like I would want to go.
Right. Technically. Now that I know what the fuck was happening.
Thought he had Sam Kinison from Back to School vibes going.
Oh
on.
my God! Yeah.
But he just wasn't shouting at them. He was just singing lyrics at them, which I think I would have taken the screaming over the singing. But
Hey guys, I don't know if you heard this came out. I saw somewhere. Apparently, the whole thing with Trump and the trash truck was staged.
Oh God, I saw.
oh no!
What?
I don't know if you're aware of this.
Oh my
Um,
god.
God
You want-
damn
I know.
it.
This is so betrayed.
I'm trying to figure out how I can go take my vote back.
So the
Um,
woman who posted
That's it.
that-
I had to vote.
Hold
for
on,
Harris
check
now.
the comments of that. If it's what I think it is, check the comments. She's trolling.
oh, okay. Okay.
She's trolling.
Yeah.
If it's the
okay.
one that I saw earlier,
I
troll.
just lost it. Okay, shoot. Oh well.
because she said, "I hope this doesn't go viral because I'm gonna piss off a lot of people who think I'm being serious right now." Now that could be a cover as well. I don't know.
Mhm.
All right. So, do we trigger Gal? I kind of want to grab another piece of pizza before I trigger Gal, though.
Well, why don't you ask us all? Why don't you ask us all to shout our names, say our names, and then get no response?
That
Just
was
it.
weird. That was weird. I get what she was trying to do.
I know.
But she
But-
lacks
but
all
charisma
charisma.
and situational awareness.
Yeah, Steve's like, oh, politics again. I've got.
I did watch The Weirdo today on Rogan.
You know what?
I have like 5 minutes left on it.
I think it was before you had joined and backstage, but I think I might like JD Vance more than I like Trump.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they get in and we can see what he can do.
Yeah.
Fuck. I really like, I was thinking about it on my way home today. I was like, I really need to vote because I want to see what happens if all of these people get put into their spots. Because I was like listening to what there was watching a Luke Rudowski video from today, his video, not his live stream, but he played the audio from RFK saying that Trump's going to put him in front of the CDC and in charge of like all of those health organizations and reorganize them and get them back to what it used to be and all of that. And I was like, I really want to see this. I'm going to go vote tomorrow. Like I can't, I have to see what this is like because it sounds really cool.
I'm what?
A fag.
Pretty
You
sure
walk
you
right
said
into that.
really cool.
Well, we know that.
Oh my
was
God.
the truth, so
I don't know. Posobiec reposted a photo of two kids dressed as Trump and Elon.
I liked the softball team that was all dressed up and walking around their coach, but he's dressed up as Trump and they're dressed up as Secret Service.
Yeah.
Did you hear that part about JD's kids, where they're playing like Big Boss? It's like there's one kid walks in the center, and then like 2 or 3 walk around him like Secret Service.
Yeah,
it's a game they're playing.
I really liked what he was wanting to do with the Palestine, Ohio.
Oh gosh,
stuff that
yeah,
didn't get
that would have been
approved.
amazing. Talk about
And
the
it was,
government
like,
being
minimal.
proactive about something.
Right.
I'm
Because-
sorry, I don't know what you're talking about because nothing ever happened. Because if it was something significant, certainly the president would have gone there.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Way too much to ask for.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Holding on with bated breath.
He probably got his Dairy Queen.
Along with his pizza? Damn.
I lived with him. I know all the secrets.
Dude, tell more. We got time to fill before he comes back.
Right?
Is
Take him a minute.
Colin? No, I don't think I should ask this question.
So many low blows, and I'm holding back. God damn it.
I was gonna. There's a CNN clip running on X right now, and I was going to ask a question about Caitlin Collins, but I think I'll just.
I don't even know who that bitch is.
Wow.
Should I know who Caitlin Collins is?
Isn't it? Never mind. I'll shut the fuck up.
You know a CNN.
Finally, God.
My camera's not even on, and you didn't get to see that reaction. I'm so sorry.
All right.
I can imagine it.
I got some more food. Now we can trigger Gal.
Fucking
No.
Good.
Just what I was waiting for.
Oh, what is going on here?
Smarter in seconds. How to Halloween respectfully.
Oh, fucking eat me.
I think she needs some.
Please tell me the witch on her FYP told her to drink her own piss.
You know what? I think she needs more purple.
It's her birthday, so yeah.
She is breaking my purple rule.
Don't.
Normally, when you see purple on a female, she's a biggin. Just
A what?
saying.
The fatty?
You fucking fatty.
Oh.
You
I
will
didn't
now.
know
You will
Just say
now.
you could just say grimace.
I'm just saying, dude. Like, I just destroyed you guys. Like, now you'll see a fat person, you'll be like, "Holy fuck, purple!"
Nah, that's
It's
not true.
it's a fucking thing.
I don't believe you. What's up, Sam?
If you notice, well, you probably don't know this, but I purposely chose purple for.
Mom,
Are you saying that
Restream
you're a
stuff.
fat woman?
Yes, I'm a giant fat ass woman.
Oh.
No.
Does it apply only to women, Steve?
Yes.
Okay.
I just like purple. Go fuck yourself. All right, let's see what this host got to say.
Okay.
My birthday's on Halloween, and I'm also incredibly woke, which makes me uniquely equipped to tell you how to Halloween respectfully.
She's got a big old mouth.
She called herself incredibly woke.
Mm-hmm. That's trolling.
Yeah, very low level, but yeah, a little bit.
Number 1, don't do blackface. Number 2, don't try to look like another race or ethnicity. Whether you're
Fuck off,
dressing as a
bitch.
person or
I'll do what I
character, don't
want.
change your-
Well,
If
now,
it-
Carry on.
so you did what's her face
Mm-hmm.
from Rippleverse? Why can't I think of that character's name?
Blood Ruth.
Blood Ruth. But you didn't do blackface, to be
Well,
fair.
yes, technically.
Tech-
But
so
is
figuratively
it not also
blackface?
dressing up? Well, I guess it's just her clothes.
You
Hey,
whitewash
Joy
the
Reid
character.
did that once. Don't forget. She dressed
But
up
I'm
as
sure
like.
she'll get to the point where I'm not allowed to dress up as a black character. Because
That would be
Yeah,
cultural
when she's
appropriation.
done, we'll try and brainstorm what you can dress up as.
Oh, okay.
your skin tone or facial features. This includes darkening your skin using prosthetic facial features or manipulating your eye or nose shape. You can learn
Hold
more
on.
about colorism and
I want to do all of these things now.
I've got that covered.
Wait. What's
Oh,
this?
what's the wrong one?
Featureism.
Hang on, where is it? There we go. I got it. I'm covered.
So big nose, big lips.
But what if you wanted to dress up as a Klingon?
Jesus Christ! Look at the size of her hands.
Steve, the shit you managed to pick up
It's
on.
like she's got a bigger dick than I do.
Steve's focusing on the big mouth and the big hands, which is
I
not going to
think-
help him out at all.
I think
So-
why he zeroed in on the hands is he was noticing that it would look smaller in her larger hands.
And her larger mouth.
Absolutely, that's exactly like. God damn,
He
dude.
doesn't want to be intimidated.
Yeah.
Dude, she's got fucking kielbasa fingers, dude.
He
They're
ain't
kind
wrong.
of
They
chunky
do look a
for-
little chunky.
Yeah,
Mm.
especially for like her body size.
She's using an AI filter and it forgot to fucking slim her hands.
Interesting. Her ponytail is a scarf.
It is. She's
It's a headband.
yeah.
Yeah, and she's wearing some sort of smock.
Yeah, she's wearing some
No,
sort of
it's a
jumpsuit
poor
thing.
choice for outfit.
The
Many
jumpsuit's
poor
weird.
choices here.
But women wear weird shit sometimes.
Touche.
They really
Facts.
do.
That's
Did
why
we-
you got to tell them not to leave the house like that.
I brought the article about the men onesie, right?
Did you just say the men onesie?
It's not a onesie. It was like a couple years ago. There was a thing going around with men wearing rompers. That was funny.
The fuck is a romper?
It's like a jumpsuit, but it doesn't have pants and it's shorts.
Something a man should not be wearing if he's actually a man.
It's like overalls without buckles.
And legs.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
And Futurism from Dr. Sarah L. Webb at Colorism Healing. Number 3.
I don't think it's a troll.
It's called moo-moos.
No, those are like
Hell
giant,
Those are different. Yeah.
Moo-moos are like.
giant nightgowns that are.
Well, hold on.
like wearing a parachute.
Have you ever like noticed like it's called a moo when it's on a hefty woman, but it's called a sundress when it's on someone cute?
Oh,
What's it called when it's not on someone cute?
A moo.
Oh,
Well, there's a difference in the amount of cloth.
I think a muumuu is literally like a parachute.
Yeah.
well, technically, with a muumuu, you could belt it around the waist for a smaller woman, and then
This
it
is
becomes a
true.
sundress.
Told you. And you're not wrong.
You want to know how I learned that?
It is the amount of cloth that makes it a moo.
I learned that from the movie Anastasia. Not the like muumuu, but like a
When she's
giant
on the
dress.
train.
When they get her a dress, it's way too big for her, and then she just puts a belt on, and it fits her fine.
Oh, okay.
Avoid cultural appropriation. This one's easy. If the outfit is a representation of a culture that you're not a part of, avoid it, especially if it's just a racist interpretation of another culture. This includes dressing as a stereotype, religious symbols, or traditional regalia.
I want to do all these things now.
I
already
appropriated.
This is just giving me a list of things to dress up as now.
Or just you can't dress up.
Pretty much.
Oh, they've been trying to do this for the longest time now.
Yeah.
Remember, culture is not a costume. Number 4, don't be ableist. Disabilities are not costumes. Number 5, don't mock facial differences. Yes, even if you're mimicking a popular character. Wearing prosthetics, mimicking scars, or using eye patches to make your costume scarier is extremely messed up.
So what the fuck am I supposed to dress as?
What if I went as old original Nick Fury who was a white dude and had an eye patch?
If you can't wear the eye patch, dude, that's ableist.
Watch, now she's going to say you can't have any fucking gang signs or anything on your t-shirt, you know, like the Superman logo.
Fractured yelling is the best part of my night right now.
So is she gonna go around? So say someone dresses up as Professor X. Is she gonna go around to all of them and ask if they're actually in a wheelchair?
I think she should. Also, I mean, it's appropriating a power that they don't have.
That's valid.
Just don't forget, mutant is a marginalized group.
This
That's
is true.
true.
They are that gay, yes.
So does this mean black people can dress as the Pope?
No, they can't. Because that's appropriating white culture.
Whites don't have a culture. They can do it. It's okay.
Yeah, because whites have appropriated everyone else's
It's called
culture.
Italian. It's called Catholicism.
Kel.
If it's a Baptist pretending to be a Roman Catholic, that's appropriation.
I think Kel has a point here. Gal is culturally appropriating right now. I demand.
Yeah,
she
because
take-
one piece is
waiting.
Japanese product.
They're trying, and I'm doing my best for them to not. do as demanded.
And I guess Samuel the Infamous was going to dress up as Shylock from Merchant of Venice. I am not cultured like Samuel is.
Me neither.
Shylock is Jewish.
I thought Eldritch Gods didn't have to worry about cultural appropriation. They kind of like ascended that. I don't know.
Well, he's respecting Judaism, I believe.
Okay.
Even the, you know what? I'm not finishing.
Oh, was he gonna have like a coin of a pouch of gold coins around his neck or something?
When you consider that there are a wide array of people who have facial differences. Facial differences are not a costume. You can learn more by going to faceequalityinternational.org. Number 6.
What
the fuck is face equality?
That's why I don't think this is a troll.
Okay.
You realize
could
probably
still
this
be a
is
troll because I mean, the funny thing is,
Holy
like, I've gotten into arguments with
I
my
need a
brother,
drink.
and my brother can mimic the speak very well to fuck with me, and also to kind of help equip me on how to, deal with these mental midgets. But like, she could just be very like in tune with how to set up a troll. So this could be better than I thought it was.
Okay.
Bro, she's a lizard person. Look at
Or
the
she's a
shape of her
lizard
face.
person.
I don't know
But
what.
or she is legit. Like it really is going either way at this point. Like I don't know, because she did kind of set me up. Was like, what the fuck are you supposed to dress up as if you're limiting all these things when it comes to fucking Halloween? Like Halloween is meant to be fun, and it is like they're
My
just
culture is
sucking
not
the
your fun. Oh wait,
I don't
I'm
care.
right. I don't have culture.
Exactly. What are you talking about?
Yeah, fucking mayo tacos.
Hey, I don't go that far. Okay? I'm white. I'm not that white. Fuck, I forgot my point now. God damn it. But yeah, so I don't know. This is interesting. Like, she's either legit trolling and just knows really how to, set everything in, or she is part of the collective.
Bro, you can literally Photoshop her face onto the same face structure of the Geico lizard right now.
Don't cosplay trauma. Dressing up as someone incarcerated, enslaved, or a survivor of war is unacceptable, and the scariest thing about it is the lack of empathy required to do it. If you want to Halloween respectfully...
Wait. Oh, okay, there it is. She said not to dress up as Trump because of those things. All right, there's the troll part of it.
Is anybody going to call her out?
Because otherwise, I think she'd be A-okay with mocking and dressing up as Trump.
Hold on, let's hear it.
acceptable, and the scariest thing about it is the lack of empathy required to do it. If you want to Halloween respect, the scariest thing about it is the lack of empathy of war is unacceptable, and the scariest thing about it is the lack of empathy required to do it. If you want to Halloween respectfully, you have to be respectful. But I guess you have to want to be respectful too. Get creative instead of playing into tired racist tropes and people's real trauma. But I'm not gonna stop you. Just don't be surprised when you get canceled on November 1st.
Smarter in second.
Is anybody going to call her out? Is she respectful to the tribe that she's fucking hanging all their shit on her wall?
That's a good question. I missed the Trump part. There was something else. Oh, Gal, you should be Anne Frank for Halloween.
Yeah, I should. That'd be great. I didn't think about that. Maybe next year.
Your birthday suit, Acid. Your birthday suit.
Maybe I should try and be like a railroad and go in blackface.
Or you can.
I've already got the blackface.
You can be yellow face for that one. Oh, come on. No one. Really?
I don't have an Asian face. Damn. I need a Chinese railroad worker. Yeah, the Chinese railroad worker.
Oh,
I don't got one of those. Damn. All right, I'll keep that in mind, Static. Thank you.
Only one of America's greatest racisms. Stop sharing. Did anyone look up Blair Imani?
No, I have a cat. in my
Oh,
lap.
sorry, I didn't know you asked to.
Blair Imani.
There's a cat here. I don't have hands to do that.
Oh, nah, dude. She might be Muslim.
She's probably appropriating it.
American author and historian.
Wow, Kel. No.
Claire Imani is a writer, mental
Wow.
health advocate, a historian living at the intersections of Black, queer, and Muslim identity. And that's from BlairImani.com.
Lovely. I don't think she's trolling.
Yeah,
No, I don't
I'm
think she's
taking
trolling
that one
either.
back. That's the problem nowadays. You can't tell.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Ugh.
Hey, Cash.
And hello, Cash.
And
And hello to Cliff.
Yay, snacks.
So yeah, what according to all of her rules, white people can like be the Pope, and that's about it. That's all you can dress up as.
Oh, I got it, Kel. Thanks.
I wonder if you're allowed to dress up as animals.
Oh, don't encourage the furries. They don't need any more
Right.
encouragement as it is.
Oh no. You can dress up. You can dress up as a cow, and not be a furry.
I'm a cow. God
Okay.
damn. I hate that I know that song now.
Hold on, I have a thing that actually relates to that. So you can dress up as an animal and not look like a furry.
It's
Could I
just what
dress up
gets
as
so
like Mushu?
it's what
or
gets
is
so
that
quickly
culturally-
associated though when you're dressing
Yes.
as animals.
This is so fucking funny.
Two
This is
types
the
of
best.
girls on Halloween weekend.
Fucking love it. There are two types of women.
It's not funny. You told me to dress like a cow. Not a cute cow.
I think
Two
she's
types of girls. No one's gonna milk my jugs. I have to walk in next to you looking like this. Okay, I'm gonna go in first. You wait 10 minutes. Yep, cheers.
You know what? I think the one actually in a costume, I think is the better one of the two. Because at least she put effort into her costume other than some looking spandex looking shit.
Agreed. She was like, "How the fuck am I gonna make a cow costume?"
So, yeah.
Well, yeah, and I think the tweet says something like, "Can you guess which one's the fun one?"
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
But yeah, so you see, you can dress up as an animal and not have to be a furry. All right.
That's valid. Yeah. But is it still acceptable
Well,
according to the rules?
it's interesting how all these things are just lining up like this. No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Well, damn.
Fursuit equals no candy.
Baller. I like it.
What if it's an actual child in a fursuit? Like,
He better
Going
be
as
dressed
like-
up as like a mascot and not a fucking furry. You know what I'm saying?
well, so like, what if a little girl's favorite character is the rabbit from Zootopia?
She better look like the rabbit from Zootopia.
Right. That's what I'm meaning. So like, if it's a kid with a like rabbit suit that she's wearing her cop outfit.
For what outfit?
Cop? She's a cop.
Oh, okay.
Police.
Defund her.
So no candy for her then.
Valid. It was a bad example.
Oh yeah, especially if she lives in Portland or some shit. Why you gotta crinkle your bag? Did your mic change?
No,
Oh,
I'm just crinkling stuff.
kind of sounds different.
You had to take
Um,
that antacid from all the bullshit of politics.
What are you talking about? Duke's the one who fucking starts it all.
I know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I do want to apologize. I think I need to apologize. While I was outside, I was contemplating life while my dogs were taking dumps, and I realized that my costume tonight was inappropriate. I culturally appropriated Mandalorianism. I culturally appropriated a Yoda species by using him as a prop. I culturally appropriated Pedro Pascal as a mediocre actor. And I culturally appropriated Reed Richards as a super genius. I did not culturally appropriate partially gray-haired people like Reed Richards because that is me as well.
And yet you were so much
Okay.
more emotive than Pedro as Mandalorian. What can I say? You did a
I
great job.
don't think I am. I do not have the range of acting that Pedro does. I can't wait to see how he acts when he gets a 9-iron in his head.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
We got a release date on that.
Okay,
I
for
heard
some
you
reason,
gonna do that.
earlier, I did not make the connection of the 9-iron until now. And I'm like, oh, that's right. He's Joel.
The only release date that I really care about is June next year because that's when Ironheart comes out finally.
Oh, God. You enjoy your slop.
You know, Brad talking about his dogs reminded me of this thing that I saw right before we got
Oh,
started.
God. Oh, no.
Wait for it.
Yeah. I hate this so much.
Why?
Why?
Why are you blessed with-
Why?
Oh, wait. You'll see why. You'll see
Is
why.
she gonna juggle?
No. It's not. It shows you what root This is a different video. Okay,
the
so
fuck?
this is a thing. This is how they make coffee.
Huh?
You
Huh?
haven't seen that? Okay.
That doesn't make it any better.
No, I know. There's like a whole compilation video of women doing this, and they like there's some sort of seeds or something that are fed to these fucking elephants. Yeah, I'll go find it for you.
No, don't.
No,
We're
I
fine.
will. No, I will. I saw
Is it like the batshit fucking coffee?
It's like elephant coffee. I can't remember what it's called.
Because isn't there like some sort of really expensive batshit coffee?
I would Google this, but I'm afraid what I would get next week. Besides, like typhus or something.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, Brad. Just so you know, this is the color of trash bag you should have had on to be proper.
Oh my God, you're right. I appropriated
That
again.
cultural- Yep. Wait, they use capybaras to filter coffee? Oh. I thought he was talking about they make coffee filters out of capybaras. I'm like, what the fuck? Now I get it. They have them eat the beans and
You know, wait. This actually this shoots down the lab origin theory from a few years ago. So it could have entirely been bats.
right.
I'm sharing
Trust
it.
the
if you
science.
wanna watch it.
Yeah, you're sharing something. What do we got? Where'd it go?
The fuck?
People collect elephant poop.
Ew.
But why? You see,
I hate the music and everything in it, so
Yeah.
you can just read it.
It's the most expensive coffee in the world.
Pretty certain it's shit.
What the hell? That's a wonderful visual.
Yep.
They did that. That was really fucking smart. I
Right,
can
so-
appreciate that. It's disgusting, but smart.
It's somehow positively influenced by the elephant's digestive enzymes.
I'm pressing.
I don't care how
now.
much they're washed.
Yep.
All right, if you buy
Okay,
me, if,
What? No.
I kind of like the video.
That wasn't the exact video that was being shared around a couple weeks ago, but it was close enough.
All right, if I make enough in super chats this show,
Oh God!
I will
don't
buy
do
the elephant shit coffee and try it on the show.
What are you doing?
No one tip.
Please God.
Wait,
Don't make me do
wait,
this.
hold on. Tomorrow night. Ballbusters.
Dermy would do it. Dermy would
Yes,
do it.
yes, he would.
Yeah. And I'd fucking pay for it.
Yes, you would. What the fuck?
All right, so I've got one more Halloween related thing before we get into some actual pop culture topics I have for this evening. I want to know who the fuck is dressing their kid up like this.
I saw that.
Oh, I saw that. This is like Never-Ending Story, right?
Yeah, this is the one the fucking horse dies.
Yeah, I
Fucking
never
hard
cared
at-
for that movie as a kid, so I don't remember.
What
it.
is this?
From Never-Ending Story? The horse dies in mud.
Yeah, it's like I want to say artifacts, but that's not the word. It's artifacts. I can't. Anyways, this is when the
Isn't there
horse
a
dies.
kid's
And
name?
it's like as a kid, it's like one of the most fucking tragic things you've ever been through.
We just saw a video about not cosplaying trauma.
Oh right, and they are very much the wrong color to be Atreyu. Artax,
Holy shit!
yes.
You received 100 messages and only 3 were savage.
I'll be damned.
Steve, you remember the Never-Ending Story, right? And
Barely. I fucking hated that shit.
The you're a fag.
I'm fucking younger than you.
I
It
didn't.
had
care.
nothing to do with fag. It had everything to do with my generation. Cartoons had better graphics. Okay, fucker.
It was not
It wasn't a cartoon, bitch.
It was a live action
You
movie.
say it's not a cartoon.
Then yeah, I don't remember it.
I'm catching up with the chat. Oh, we got a
How
Wade
old is
Brady.
the
How's it
Never-Ending
going, Wade? Gal is perfect cosplayer. It was more traumatic
It's
than the Challenger disaster live.
Wow. Anyone else here remember the Challenger disaster live?
Mm-hmm. Not live.
Was I alive for that? When did that even
No, you
happen?
weren't. You were not alive.
Ha!
86.
I love it.
Yes, that is the joke.
Yes.
Steve is
And
the younger
also,
one.
yes, and I'm the eldest of the group right now.
Yes, Atreyu and Artax, and I believe this character is why the band named their band Atreyu. It's been a while since I looked into that, but I think that sounds about right.
Atreyu was the magical little fucking boy, wasn't he?
I don't know if it was
What was
magic.
the flying-
hero?
When
What was the
did the
flying
Challenger?
dog? January
Alcor.
20th, 1986.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Falcor.
was almost 3.
Or
I was
Falcor.
going to say that's 3 years before I was born.
I was 13.
I was just barely pushing 1 year.
So a trailer
28th.
came out. I haven't watched this trailer. I loved this show when it was on Netflix. Are you guys interested at all in Daredevil Born Again?
Not like it's in the fucking world where he fucked She-Hulk.
Did the walk
And-
of shame.
Well, okay. All right. So this is actually something I'm quite interested in because Daredevil was probably the best live action Marvel thing ever put out on television.
For one season.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
The
for
first
the
season
first
was
season.
amazing.
ruined
Yes.
it.
Second season was good. The third season was okay.
Well,
Second season lost
after they
direction
did-
halfway through.
Yeah, after they did Iron Bitch Fist and then Iron Bitch Fist and Friends, everything really
Mhm.
went down south for that whole Netflix Marvel shit.
Yeah,
Dude,
Iron Bitch
But-
Fist.
Iron Fist.
Yeah,
and then they had Colleen Wing in there, and Iron Fist was a bad problem. But the first season of Daredevil is amazing. The second
Yeah.
season is actually pretty good, and John Barenthal does an excellent job as the Punisher. The third season is okay.
I didn't even see the
I
third
didn't see the
season.
third one. I thought this was like The pseudo one.
The positive I'm taking from Daredevil Born Again is that they had filmed 6 or 7 episodes and trashed it. They trashed those episodes. Apparently, he didn't even appear in costume for the first 4 or 5 episodes. And it was primarily legal drama. Yes.
Huh.
Wasn't it called Reborn, though?
No, it was Born Again.
So
they have done a rewrite on this, and they're trying to. And instead of what my understanding was in the original version, both Karen and Foggy were dead.
I remember
already.
hearing about that. Yeah.
Now they are appearing, but not for the entire series, is what I understand. So there's also been some rumors. I've seen Gary talking about it, and it sounds like one of them may be dying. At least that sounds like.
Money's on Karen.
Yeah. Well, really, what they should do, they should really do they already fucked it up because Kingpin already knows who Daredevil is. Because in the original storyline, Karen got hooked on drugs, and in exchange for drugs, sold out Matt's secret identity, the Kingpin. So, but that was like Frank Miller time. That was like in the mid to the late 80s, I think that was. Yeah, and you're right. They did do the Born Again adaptation again in season 3 because he wasn't in the traditional red costume the entire time. He was in like the boxing with the rope gloves and everything. He did that a little too much.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully they've taken a little bit and recognized that they do need a change. The thing is, Gal is right. We are existing in the same universe where he fucked She-Hulk and then did the Walk of Shame. And then, Kate Bishop beat Kingpin with an arrow, a flashy arrow. And then Echo, have you heard about her? Or maybe you didn't hear about her at all.
But she doesn't.
No, she didn't hear.
She certainly didn't hear about herself. And then she made him relive his trauma and cured him from his trauma. I hope that goes away as well. So it's going to be a soft reboot, and I'm just hoping it maintains a little bit of the same Netflix sensibility. If it is a TVMA, I have a lot more hope for it than otherwise.
That's hilarious.
Let's do this story.
Oh, Jesus.
I find it hilarious that you're
Requiem for a
hoping
Dream
on Disney Channel.
The fact that you're hoping that it sticks to its Netflix, it's so weird that that's a thing. That Netflix.
I didn't watch any of the Marvel TV on Disney. I watched the first. I didn't even make it through the first episode of She-Hulk. I shut it off once she started bitching at him.
I watched it via Disparu.
I didn't watch WandaVision. I didn't watch Hawkeye. And then what was it that came out WandaVision time?
You had Captain Falcon.
I did not. I watched the last episode of Captain Falcon because that speech was cringe as shit, and you know how I am with that.
Just do better, Static. Just do better.
Yes, I
do better.
I watched 3 episodes of Agatha. I don't know what it's about.
I watched 3 episodes of Agatha too, and the only reason why is because Bug told me about how they had the wine episode, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds fucking hilarious."
It was.
So I watched that one as well, and then Dermy made us watch the first 2.
Yeah.
I did not watch the What If show, Kel. I did not watch the What If show. You know what? I did watch the zombie one because I heard that there was a lot of cringe in that. I don't even remember it though.
Okay.
Did you watch any of these shows, Steve?
No.
I didn't think so.
My hand.
Did you watch Daredevil on Netflix?
Not on Netflix.
I think you would have liked that show.
I watched the first season, but it wasn't on Netflix.
That's all you needed to watch.
I was just gonna rephrase the question so you could answer that properly, but you did it on your own.
Did you watch The Punisher at all?
The movie, not the show.
No, not the movie.
Which movie?
I mean, there's one.
There's a couple of movies.
I'm pretty sure I've seen them all. I watch movies. I don't watch fucking TV shows.
Fair enough. I just thinking you probably would have liked Daredevil, but also thinking about it, there's no way they're gonna do the violence.
Right.
Not,
like the first season.
not on fucking Disney Plus. Like, there's absolutely no way.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the problem with it is, though, is that like they bring on these programs, and yet they seem so reluctant to adapt to the shows that they're buying properties of. It's like, what's the fucking point if all you're just gonna do? I mean, you could have like do like what every other
Star
platform. Don't get me started. But like, just do like a separation like that. I thought they already had like Disney Kids and stuff like that. So have like the Disney Plus. I don't know.
They own fucking Hulu.
Well, and then there's just put on fucking Hulu. If they don't want they don't want to taint their image, put it on Hulu. I mean, what's the point of buying that?
How can
right?
Disney taint its image when you get to the reality of what Disney is?
Well,
Don't
I'm
look
just
into
saying,
any
in
islands
terms-
that their cruise line went by. Don't look into any islands that their cruise line goes by.
Ignoring those facts, I'm just saying, going off of that is like, why? What's the point of all of this? It just seems so stupid.
I don't know. No one knows. No one knows why they've done what they've done to Marvel, except for fucking virtue signaling points of some sort. Oh, ESG dollars.
Yeah.
Well,
Which if Disney actually put in some fucking effort, they wouldn't have needed.
It just doesn't make sense. Especially like it is with Daredevil, especially. Yeah, that was first season, second season, stuff like they all were pretty violent seasons. I mean, everybody talked about all the fighting scenes that took place, the kicking ass and all that. That was like some of the things that attracted people. But all you're gonna do is bring it on to Disney and Disneyfy it and tone everything down. Like that doesn't make any sense.
So here I just found it on the wiki summary of this. So creative overhaul. By late September 2023, after 6 of the first season's 18 episodes had been filmed, that's ambitious. Marvel Studios decided to overhaul the series with the new creative direction. The head writers were let go, as were the directors for the remainder of the series. The studio began searching for new writers and directors. They reviewed the footage and said it was not working. Corman and Ords, those original head writers' episodic take on the series was said to be a large divergence from the Netflix version, and Cox did not appear in costume as Daredevil until the 4th episode. I mean, come on.
So they're starting all over.
Yeah.
Like this isn't going to be a continuation from the Netflix.
Oh no, it is. They're keeping. That's why Karen and Foggy are there.
Right.
Originally what they're doing was going to completely divergent, but they're kind of, it's soft. It's a soft reboot. So they're maintaining the general elements and storyline, which is why if you see that in the scene here, there's a scene where it's kind of like a scene from Heat where Matt and Fisk are sitting down in a diner talking. And they're talking, basically they're acknowledging season 3 and everything that's happened up to that point.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna play this.
Yeah.
It's been some time, hasn't it? You've come up in the world. I can say the same about you. I wonder if your darker half would agree. Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you? A really good one.
So that scene in the hallways from season 1.
What was that?
That scene in the hallways from season 1.
Oh, I didn't even
Just
notice the hallway
wrong.
scene.
It may
I'm
be
sure they're
based off it.
referencing it. Yeah, they're referencing
Yeah, they will, because I mean that scene was amazing. There was no cuts in that scene at
That
all.
wasn't the same hallway. If you're talking about the part that was like next to the stairs, that wasn't the same hallway.
Looked like it.
No,
It's
because there
probably
was no
thematically
stairs.
similar.
There was no stairs in that hallway.
No, it was just 3 or 4 doors, and
Yeah.
that scene there was no cuts in that scene at all.
Yeah. There's just one shot.
No, but then
Which is freaking amazing.
The second season did have a fight where he's going up the stairwell and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they're referencing themselves.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna
Yeah.
be fucking pissed because I want to watch it. And it's gonna be gay.
Who knows, Static? Maybe they will surprise you.
Look, I
I
personally
hate all
I
of
could
you.
say that with a straight face.
I hate all of you. You've all
I
stripped me of
personally
my hope. Which I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't real hard to do because I am a realist when it comes to a lot of this shit.
But look, I personally have a
Right,
kinship
you're
with the
alive.
character of Daredevil, a lawyer with bad eyesight who takes care of criminals. I don't know why that appeals to me for some reason.
It resonates with you.
Yeah,
have bad
something.
eyesight?
Hmm?
Do you have bad eyesight?
If I take my contacts out, I can't see shit.
Oh, glasses. I don't think I have.
No, I don't wear glasses except when I take my contacts out.
Is that like a lawyer power play thing?
No, I just have worn contacts since I was 14.
Was that Brad or Static that burped?
That was me.
Oh, I thought that was Steve that did that.
No, I burped.
Okay.
I thought I had another pop culture. Oh, I do. So,
Jesus.
yeah, Daredevil's going to be fucked, and that's going to make me sad, but I'm going to watch it.
Knock on wood.
This is why you
I
hate
will
your
at least
life.
watch it until I can't anymore. I've learned to shut things off. I had another. I have come across the second movie that I will never finish.
What's that?
The first one was
Never-ending
Ghostbusters 2016.
What?
Why would you even watch
You
it?
gave that a shot.
Because I didn't know. I didn't
I
know. I wasn't paying attention to any of this stuff. I was just, I was like, all right, I'll watch this.
What
Put it
movie was
on.
it? Steve kind of cut you off. I
The
didn't hear
first one was Ghostbusters 2016.
Oh,
that was
hell.
the first one I never finished. The second one I am never going to finish is Borderlands.
Ah,
You gave that a shot?
Yeah, I like Borderlands. I enjoyed playing the games.
oh, come on! You saw
I-
those trailers too. Come
was-
on.
I know, but it's, hey, I didn't fucking pay for it. All right.
Well, okay, but you still gave it your time, right? That's like what the other people say. You gave it your time, though.
Fractured, no offense, but I gave it my time like I give your streams my time.
Wow.
Fair
Oh,
enough. Fair enough.
I do it while I'm facing this laptop over here. I'm
That's
working.
I get it.
he has to watch something when he's taking a dump.
It's
It's about the level of quality.
I don't know if I've
understand.
ever taken a dump while watching a Fractured stream.
I would just like to know how your excuse stands in your own brain for Ghostbusters 2016. Because whenever I see a movie, I was not paying attention in 2016 either. But if I see a movie where it's a remake and it's an all-female cast, I'm good. Not gonna watch.
Okay,
I
so
know
yeah.
that's an inherent annoyance at women that I have for that judgment, but
Was it a morbid curiosity, Static?
So 2016, let's say I did not watch it in theaters or anything. I did not pay for that one either.
He was probably
probably
trying to watch
watched
all the
it
hot
in-
women.
I probably watched it in 2017, so that would be 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was just wrapping up school and starting to work, so I wasn't paying attention to anything
so
outside.
you didn't know that it was an all-female.
Wait, that was also his big Leslie Jones phase when he was really
Yes,
into Leslie Jones.
Yes, that's what I watched Saturday Night Live every Saturday. No, I didn't know what I was getting
Had
into.
posters of-
I was like, it's the new Ghostbusters. Let's watch this.
When did Ocean's 8 come out? Was that more recent than 2016?
Yes, that one's more. As a matter of fact, I want to say that's like within the last 5 years. The one that was led by what's her bucket?
Not Julie Roberts.
No, she
Sandra
was in
Bullock.
it. Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Yeah.
2018.
Yeah. I forgot about that one.
Well, when are we going to have a Charlie's Angels gender swap?
I mean,
No one wants to see dudes in fucking tight leather clothes.
That would be called a superhero movie.
That would be Charlie's Angels, like gender swapped.
Just be shirtless. If you want to wear leather pants, whatever, just be shirtless and fit.
Exactly. They could. Borderlands could have been a great movie, but you know what? They just completely rewrote all the characters. None of the characters were the same fucking character from the game. And I gave Borderlands a fucking chance because within the first 30 seconds of Kevin Hart being on the screen, he makes a stormtrooper joke that took me right out of it. I was like, that's not
Like
Borderlands.
Star Wars stormtrooper or Nazi?
Yeah, a Star Wars stormtrooper.
In
joke.
other words, somebody couldn't hit things, so stormtroopers can't.
Something along those
How does
lines.
that, but I thought Borderlands has nothing to do with our
Exactly.
reality.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's its own. It's its own universe, or at least it was. Who knows what's happened with the other sequels and stuff like that? I personally found Borderlands
And then they
boring
couldn't
as
find
shit.
any fucking hot women to play these roles. Like, don't get me wrong. There was a point in time where these women that were in the movie were much hotter than they are now.
Well,
They're not
Kate Blanchett's
bad.
an attractive woman, an attractive older woman, but her character should have been in her 30s or something, right?
The character should have been like 20s.
Yeah.
In Borderlands 3, which is an abysmal game, they make fun of all of us in that game. But
They call out
that character,
Static?
I can't remember what the hell the character's name. The Phoenix character. She looks young. She's like maybe
Yeah.
mid-20s.
Maybe.
But like, yeah, they didn't even fucking try.
Why would you think Kate Blanchett? I mean,
There we go. That would be Monday Night Football. 22 dudes in very tight pants playing grab ass. And then I like Meteor Advocate Timon would call it Charlotte's Angels.
I mean, you could just also, I guess just watch wrestling.
I can agree with that, Cliff. No such thing as Borderlands 3. So, speaking of video games, there was a video game that came out today.
No, there wasn't.
it did. I saw Ash playing it.
And this is a game that Brad
God.
even has a history with, if I recall.
Yes. In fact, I downloaded the original game to start playing that again.
Ah, Origins. Good old Origins.
So one of the spazzes on the Twitters felt the need to point something out.
Which spaz was this?
The Mighty Queef.
What a name.
This is an age-old conversation, at least for this show. A lot of people that told you for months Dragon Age Veilguard was part of the huge wokeness infection that is making the gaming industry bad are now playing and creating content for the game, expanding its reach and possible sales. Hypocrites.
How the sales?
This was something I was talking about with my
Hold
brother
on. What does
earlier,
it say
too.
beneath it?
Okay, so yeah, we'll read part 2 here, and then we can discuss. Even if that's how you really feel about current day gaming, you should see the people blatantly being hypocrites and call them out on it. I would never say the KKK is bad for society and then support them monetarily by going to rally or some shit.
You know what? I think we should do what they do and just stop part of his sentence there and say that he said this. I would stop after the word society and say, look what the Mighty Queef said. Look, that's a direct quote. That's what's done from the other side, right?
Right. Has hallucinated for 8 hours.
Did you see the character he made?
I did see it. Awful.
My God.
Awful.
God.
Did he get the zipper?
It's gorgeous.
Stars? Did he opt in for the zippers?
I didn't see how far. I just saw the face of it as I was looking at somebody's page.
So, if you go on and on and on, you know, I don't think Az in particular made a whole bunch of videos about Dragon Age, but you've got people like Endymion. One of my favorites, Fratanga. He's actually going to be streaming the game, but that's because they super chatted his ass enough for him to go and do it. You know? I played Dustborn. I did not spend a dime. I did stream some of it, but that was because I knew I wasn't going. There was no one that watched that was going to go run out and buy the game. I do that because I like to see this shit for myself.
Right. I get that.
Yeah, I just like to see it for myself. Like I don't. When we were talking about something last week, it was like the Joker stuff. When a serious man brought up the Joker, it's like I don't care what any reviewer says about any of that shit or anything. It's like I got to see it for myself.
I kind of get that. Sometimes I get that morbid curiosity where like, all right, I have to see how bad this really fucking is for myself. But you know what? And the thing is too, is that when we're looking at it for this perspective, for the people screaming about the woke and all that sort of stuff, the thing is that they are above maybe some of us a little more ingrained in the whole content creation thing. So they are a little more dependent on needing to play it, quote unquote, shine the light on it, so to speak, to show how bad I play it. So you don't have to, sort of tagline for all of this. However, I am still
the books.
However, I am still seeing, and now it's not like huge numbers, but it's still, I was seeing like for the Steam charts, 66,000 people playing this fucking game.
Yep.
I want to pull that up.
That too.
So the way I look at it though, is that there's still just not it. We still have a long fucking road ahead because there's still not enough people using their own judgment to go, that's a fucking horrible, not even looking at it from the, it's woke DEI blah 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 perspective, but just looking at the game as a game perspective. The art direction looks like shit, character design, all of it just looks, it looks mobile tier. And unfortunately, if you've played the other games, you've at least seen the degradation of the storytelling and everything like that. It's just been a decline since Dragon Age 2, sadly. And I've been sometimes an occasional Dragon Age 2 apologist.
Okay.
Because there are some things in that game that I do like, but I do have to admit that they really scaled shit down and just really, they started retconning a lot of stuff, especially with the Kunari and everything. They changed their culture entirely from what you encountered originally with Sten in the first game. So BioWare, in my opinion, you have to actually look at it and just admit they've always been the culturally subversive company, even since the Knights of the Old Republic days, because they were first trying to insert a lesbian with Juhani. LucasArts originally removed them, but then later, after the fact, after enough screeching, added the romance back in. Anyway, that aside, gamers need to actually start using some of their own instincts on this, because I'll look at a game and I will judge a book by its fucking cover and be like, you know what? This looks like shit. I ain't going fucking near it. I've been a very picky gamer for a long fucking time. Gamers need to start being picky most of all. They need to stop jumping on being hyper consumerist and getting every new shiny fucking thing that I gotta play the new. But then hell, we still have fucking games like Call of Duty that's still selling, because last I knew that was popping off pretty big, the Call of Duty 6. People still get Madden, FIFA, all of those fucking slop games, sports games that they release every godforsaken year. So like I said at the start of my little rant, we have a long fucking road ahead to try and get any legitimate change done in this industry, because everything else is dug in like a tick, and we ain't getting this thing out anytime soon. Until the gamers themselves actually start changing, but they're not.
You know what's interesting about that, Fractured, is 2 months ago, people who were talking about this game, they were like, it's gonna do well anyways. It's gonna do well. It's got
I
but you know what?
That
Towards the last month, a lot of people were like, you know what? I really don't know what these sales numbers are gonna be like. And they thought maybe that it might fall off. I'm looking right now, we're at a little less, we'll say 24 hours into the release, a little bit less than that, but current all-time peak 70 is over 70K, and there's 55K playing right now.
That's still too much that I would like. I want those fucking like low Concord Dustborn numbers.
well,
if I want to see something really legitimately shaking things up with these bigger titles, they need to crash and burn.
Yeah, with like a Concord type numbers, because that was the first time they'd ever done that. Like those numbers were abysmal.
Yeah,
for like a brand new IP. But this one, if it had only hit like 20K at this point, that would be a failure.
That would I might have seen that as a little bit of a small W, not a big W, but a small W.
They're saying right now, according to SteamDB, that there is 21,000 people watching streams of Veilguard with a peak of 170K watching Veilguard. And what's funny is like even the people, the video game reviewers that aren't like part of the, shall I say, anti-woke crowd,
right,
are talking shit about the game.
Right.
Well, one of the top streamers, my brother was telling me about this because he would watch the guy. He's very much a neutral fence sitter type. Like he's just there to review games. He didn't even get a free copy. Like it's a whole story, but like he was in communications for it, but because he was lukewarm on it after they like flew him out to watch something on it or other, he publicly stated that it was like a lukewarm take on it, and they ghosted him after that. And this is like one of the biggest Dragon Age streamers. Like where he created a freaking website. He took over a website that EA shut down that was like a lore website. And he's a big guy, and he didn't even get a free copy of it because he was not singing its praises after they like
flew him out and everything.
Yeah.
So I didn't see it, but I guess Grums was out there floating out something where there was like the contract you get for when you're doing a review or whatever. That was all horseshit. Like supposedly they weren't allowed to say like feminism and DEI in the reviews. That was fucking fake ass paperwork.
Yep.
People stopped worshiping at the throne of Grums. He's a moron.
He has very little time. He has like little bits of information that he manages to grab. That's fine. But like, yeah, I saw that and I was very skeptical when I first saw him. Like, that does not look like a legitimate notice.
The source,
but the thing is, oh yeah, I had that when I heard about that didn't surprise me. I saw James from Melee Games, he posted it too, and was he added on to it and how it was 4chan posts and stuff. But no, like the thing is though, is that there is legitimacy because in the fact that it's not the first time that this sort of thing has been floated around before. Even back during Gamergate days, we heard all about the little checklists and stuff like that for some games that came out, because also that was how you saying this fence writing reviewer didn't get his copy because he wasn't singing the praises. Well, that's also part of it. You have to sing the praises if you want to get that free copy. And so by default you have a checklist that you technically have to follow. And that's by singing its fucking praises.
Right.
And that's why IGN, got their copy and got to do their review because it fits all of their programming that they like to indoctrinate people with. They like to throw all the options from those games at you. It's not because they'll remove. So I forgot what game it was they're talking about where they removed the straight options altogether and had nothing but the gay options, which just goes to show you exactly no matter what, they want to indoctrinate you as normalizing that and putting it in the forefront and removing the normal.
And so Samuel says Fextra put out a vid about EA's shady review curation. I believe Fextra did not get a review copy.
Yeah. I don't know who that is anyways.
So Fextra, if you don't know who Fextra Life is, they're the ones, they have a wiki for every fucking game that comes out.
Oh God.
So it was Vextra that my brother was talking about.
Okay, probably, yeah. Yeah, they didn't get a review code. I watched Fratanga EFAP their video about it today, and they did a video about EA, and like that's not Fextra content. They just strictly cover games. They don't do drama of any sort on either side of the aisle. But they put out a drama adjacent video about this stuff.
So they got a little salty that they didn't get their free copy.
Well, yeah, because they're.
I guess I would have
deeply
liked a
in
little
it.
more salt.
Well, that was salty for them.
Yeah.
Their version, yeah.
So, what was that? Well, the tweet of that guy calling these people hypocrites.
I had something to say about that. I can't remember the guy's name, but he essentially was like a black guy that went into the KKK and changed minds.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Oh,
about.
I know who you're
And
talking about.
he's got like a collection of fucking robes.
Yeah.
People give him their fucking cap and gown.
Yeah. Like, so there actually is a point where, you know, you can pay into something for a greater good. I was talking Dermy out of doing that, though. So I'm kind of on whatever that dude's name, his side of it, while at the same time not. It's
Well, like I said, I understand all these different sides going into it.
yeah.
But there has to come a point where
Yeah.
enough is enough. And
so-
people just have to start using their good instincts on the shit.
Yeah. Well, and there does come a point where you just got to stop giving them money.
Yes.
Like you got to stop giving them money. So the Agman responded to Mighty Queef here. It's an interesting dichotomy, isn't it? Content creators who solely produce anti-woke content are paradoxical, not anti-woke themselves. Are paradoxically not anti-woke themselves. How can one truly be an anti-woke advocate when someone's entire channel relies on the existence of wokeness in gaming to make content?
Well, I mean, they say it themselves. So long as the story is written properly, we'll eat the slop. So long as it has to be written properly, then we'll eat the slop.
How's it going?
I'm
Paul?
all for destruction of all of it.
So all I want to say is, if you're thinking about playing Veilguard on PC, if you're on console, you're kind of screwed. But if you're on PC, you can find that crate. That crate will float up ashore already.
The crate is almost going to be here. Trust me.
The crate's here. The crate's here. I've seen it. So
I'm waiting for a certain crate, but yeah.
What crate are you waiting for?
Where it's packed a little smaller and condensed.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
If I decide to. I don't want to go. I'm Dragon Age. Bad enough Dragon Age has gotten to this point, and now they're talking about Mass Effect and everything. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, they came out and talked about Mass Effect real
Like
quick.
they're trying to divert.
Don't look over here. We're gonna
Yeah, but like it's like after seeing what's been done, I'm like, I don't know. It's bad enough with Andromeda. No. You guys have fucked it. Oh.
My crate is just shy of 82.
Oh. Look at yo.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yo ho.
Okay, I guess I had an idea, but I've never heard
You're
it
dressed
referred.
as one.
I've
You are
never
dressed as
heard
a-
it referred
You hate
as
pirates.
such. So I know I'm dressed as one. Thank you. Although technically I'm a navigator.
Oh, whatever.
A navigator. And then, so to counter the mighty queef, I'm going to bring someone who I think is absolutely amazing. And it was because of her that I saw this tweet to begin with. But this is her take. And I think Horror Murad is pretty fucking smart.
I suppose on this.
She says the best disinfectant is sunlight. Maybe they're wrong. If they're wrong and people watch them play and decide they're wrong, where's the actual harm? The game will sell more and the reputation will take a hit for being overly critical. I think that would make you happy. If they're right, though, then they get to demonstrate they're right. Then they have proof and people can't scream, but you didn't play the game. It's a good point.
Yep.
Either way, the quality of the product has a chance to be displayed, and the people who choose to play it, even if they are sure about the contents, are hypocritical. They're simply proving their hypothesis with the bonus of making some money while doing it. Personally, I won't play it, and I think that is kind of a big deal for her, because she was a big fan of the older ones.
Yes, she is.
You know, I don't think anyone counts Inquisition as.
No, it's only the
No,
first
that was-
two.
Yeah.
But that's only because I love the 3 previous games, and this leaves me behind. And this leaves behind everything I loved about them, which just makes me sad.
At this point, I'd just say just play just Origins because that is fairly standalone-ish.
Yeah.
So you don't need to play the other 2 at all. And Origins is plenty of an experience on its own. It's fantastic. Play that instead. I mean, I like she's been pointing out indie games and stuff like that, and that's certainly I like the idea of pointing out mods and older games and kind of breathing life into those sort of things. So it's like there are at least other people that are trying to keep gaming positive in some ways.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
No, we don't want that. Let's not
No
keep things
positivity?
positive. We need to destroy everything.
Oh, so okay, all right. Well, back to Cynical Fractured. Gotcha.
Isaac, are you still in chat? Isaac had a wonderful idea for celebrating Halloween today.
Oh,
he doesn't do horror movies, I guess.
Oh,
and so he was going to watch The Batman Begins because it had the Scarecrow in it.
Nice.
And I was like, I approve this as a way to celebrate Halloween.
I got the Addams Family TV show going on in the background.
That works too.
I got my fantasy football.
Oh God.
So
Oh,
speaking of sports ball, I have one more topic. I've got everyone here is a sports ball person except for Fractured, but my question I think might get Fractured involved.
Oh.
So last night was the end of the World Series. And something happened at the very beginning of that game.
Is this
Classic
the ball?
Yankees fans.
Here's the clip.
Fucking Yankee fans.
He could have seriously gotten
Dude
injured.
grabs
'Cause he's
his
on his
glove.
tiptoes.
Other dude
Mookie is.
holds Mookie's hand.
What?
And he grabs the
Yeah.
ball out.
It's
Never
it's
seen
called
that
as
before.
interference. But look at how tall this wall is. There's a angle where it shows he's barely able to touch the ground fighting this guy off. This could hurt him.
Could have broke his hand. Could have broke his
Exactly.
wrist or something.
His arm or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and he's fucking furious too afterwards. I would be too.
yeah, because he caught the damn thing.
It still counts as a hit, doesn't it?
No, it was a foul ball. It's interference.
Oh,
know.
so it was a foul ball, so he
Yeah.
would have been out.
And he is out. Like Mookie caught the ball
Okay.
and then the fan, it came out because the fan like got his hand under it and flipped it out.
Mhm.
But it was called interference, which makes it an out.
Okay.
But it was
If
caught.
we take away the risk to his health, and if this was part of the game, would you be more likely to watch it?
So that dude
allowed
that's like holding his the dude that catches him
No,
looks like he's been a piece of shit for a while because his
Yes.
chin has been pushed in.
So funny you mentioned that, Steve. Apparently, Rob Gronkowski went to college with this guy.
Yep.
What?
Yep. Yep, he was
And
played
he was
hockey.
on the hockey team.
Oh my god.
And Gronk said that this is a perfect example of this dude.
Well,
And-
he's happily doing this as he's
Oh
trying.
yeah,
to
he
get
looks like a
out.
smug prick doing
Well,
it.
I mean, back to Steve's conversation about Down syndrome.
Oh shit, he does look like a Downy.
He does.
Wow.
He's got the same kind of phenotype look as what's her face, the environmental bitch.
Have a good one, Sam.
Greta.
Yeah, her.
Thunberg or whatever. Bye, Sam.
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah, Greta Thunberg.
She's not an environmentalist anymore. She's
What
now
is-
for
okay,
Palestine.
would you be
Whatever.
Would you be more inclined to watch sports if, say, like if basketball and the player is like dribbling near where everyone's sitting on that front row, and the fan in the front row could reach out and poke the ball?
No, I don't think there should be fan interference or something.
All
Like
right.
that. I think I'm fine with like a full contact between the players themselves, so long as it's like within the team effort and everything
Not
like
with
that,
fans.
like hockey and shit. But not when it comes to there shouldn't be fan interference because like it's supposed to be the athletes versus the athletes, not the athletes plus athletes versus then the chunky beer swelling freaking fan base in the
You're
the
right. You know what?
stands
You're
here
right.
thinking-
You add the alcohol and it does make it worse.
This reminds me of one a few years ago where it was a Cubs game, I think. And Bartman, that's the guy. What's his name? Called him Bartman or something. Bartman.
I saw Steve Bartman all over again.
Timon says this is his homie with an extra chromie.
Steve Bartman. Here it is. 2003. The Game 6 of the NL Championship Series.
Dom H would come in when we're talking about this. Sorry, bro. What are the odds? It's been 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Oh, Dom.
For those who don't know, Dom's a major New York Yankees fan.
Did you see what I did to him today?
I did. That was pretty brutal.
He told me to bookmark it.
Now that's what he gets. What the hell's Bartman?
Steve Bartman. This is back in 2003. So he it was about a fly ball, a foul fly ball,
Like this one?
Yeah, kind of like
Pop-
that, but
pop fly.
yeah, it got very bad. He got this was like 20 plus years ago, so you didn't have the internet like you do now.
Right.
And when his info got released, they had to give him police protection at home.
Oh shit!
Yeah, just Google Steve Bartman.
Oh, you know what? I remember hearing something about that. And you don't fuck around in Chicago like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, they shouldn't be doing this here.
No.
Wow, that's
Well,
it's
and that's
inappropriate.
some fan got ejected.
Yeah, he got ejected right away.
People are already calling for him to be banned for life.
I almost thought that was guaranteed.
It should be, but I believe it's up to the stadium and or the MLB.
They
That motherfucker gets in. Someone else just buys his ticket for him. How are they going to find him?
It's only a matter of time, though, because they already have face recognition in all the NFL stadiums.
Don't get me started.
About how wonderful it is.
We
have.
talked about that just a few months ago.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah, I lied. I do have a couple more things, just some random funny shit. I love this kid.
Liar.
We're staying in the sports ball zone, but this kid is fucking awesome. I don't know what he was thinking.
So it froze on me.
I know
Yeah,
it froze
froze.
right as he was.
Oh no,
going
you guys didn't see that?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it
Oh
froze.
my god!
Right when
Okay,
it happened.
all right, it better fucking play this time. I turned the volume down because there's no reason to hear this.
Yeah.
It froze again.
It
It
froze
froze, but
again.
at least he missed the net. We saw him miss
you
the
see
net
him
and
miss
everything.
the net, and then
He was
God.
like going for a dunk, and he was nowhere.
Nowhere near.
He's like a foot and a half away from it.
But he knows. He goes for it.
You
He's
know,
like
give
trash.
it.
maybe 12. There's some short kids on this floor, but I don't know. Like that is commitment.
That's dreaming
And I'm here
big.
for it.
Dreaming big.
Oh,
I like the person's the teammate's reaction closest to the camera.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that person is laughing or like upset
I would
or
have
both.
been on the floor. I would have been on the fucking floor just like that guy. Like, oh my god. I wonder if he thought he was like back home in the driveway or something where he's got where he's
It
got
is
the
just
hoop
like
set
the
to like
WNBA.
8 feet instead of 10. Just like the WNBA, exactly.
What? No, women are the same as men.
Shut the fuck up. My tits are way better than yours.
I don't
Them's
think
the
you'll have
facts.
to
That's
argue
really
too hard
offensive.
for that one.
That's why I said it.
And then just because it wouldn't be an appropriate weekend pregame without some good and proper cringe, even though I'm sure the costume thing was pretty cringy. I've got this.
The fuck?
oh God.
It's a little. This gentleman has a little story for us.
Oh boy.
Arriving at work, all hot and sexy, being with my female friends chatting, and a guy arrives, kissing and hugging all my friends, and in his turn says, "Hey, brother." That fucking breaks you in a very bad way. The sad, veiled transphobia that affects each one of us daily. I need a little violin.
There's not one small enough.
I wonder why he got called brother.
I would punch this
Oh,
dude
was
in
it
his
Hulk Hogan?
nose.
Hulk Hogan showed up. That's what it was.
What'd you say, Steve?
I said I'd punch this dude in his fucking button. His nose.
I was to say, I don't know what button you're
Or,
talking
or,
about.
his, or his fucking Adam's apple, dude.
Well, I mean, it sounds like
It's one thing
he's
when
at work or something. Yeah, he says arriving at work, being with my female friends, chatting, and guy arrives and he gives them all hugs and kisses, and then he just says, "What's up to the dude?" Dressed as
Because you're a dude.
Maybe he just didn't think she was that attractive
Them's the facts.
because she kind of looks mannish.
Oh, just a smidge. Just a
He
smidge.
is a dude.
What? What?
Oh, you're a bigot, gal. Stop it.
Proud motherfucking bigot.
I support
You
it.
only see you know what the problem is, gal? You see chromosomes. That's your problem.
Trust the
I
science
don't see it as a
now.
problem. If it's a
The
problem for
science says
you,
this is possible, okay?
Yes. You need to be sex blind. Oh wait, no, that would be bigoted too because you can't be colorblind anymore because that's
That's
bigoted.
right. That's also
So I don't know
bigoted.
how this works. You just have to accept that
no,
his dick is feminine.
no.
Yes, except
I
the feminine
refuse.
penis.
It can say whatever it wants. It's a dude.
I think Duke was right. It must have been Hulk Hogan coming through. So it's like, "What's up, brother?" That doesn't work for me, brother. Huh?
Is there something you're not telling us?
I'm Rothamus?
Well, Acid saying why am I showing fractured alt account tweets?
I'm not
Saying
Rothamus.
the image
but-
is your tweet.
I think he's talking
Oh! I
Dude,
don't know what he's talking about, but okay. Gal sees him.
But that's the thing, Timon, is now penises were manly, but now they can be womanly.
No, the
feminine.
fuck they can't.
dude, remember when mom was
Real
on that?
tag.
Wait, I stepped away to see if Gal would stop her transphobia, and it's still going. I'm so offended.
Oh, so
What
you
if-
go away
what-
forever?
What if the feminine penis had like braided pubes and little bows?
Jesus Christ.
Just like let's just focus that we live in a world now where people actually use the phrase "the feminine penis."
I was just stuck on that.
Unironically.
Yes.
I don't.
Not as a joke, not as anything, but legitimately.
Yeah,
like,
they
that's-
fucking. I bet this dude uses fucking feminine penis in his normal
Yeah.
vocabulary.
Because they're not gonna go. A lot of them aren't gonna go for that full on opening the
No.
hot dog situation.
No, because they know that they
That's
just
called
fucks up their, they actually like their dicks and what their dicks do, and they're
Yeah.
aware what that will do to them.
Only the
That's
really
all. That's
deranged
just
ones
not
go that
committing to the
far.
bit.
This is true. They need to really sell.
Yeah, you're not committing.
I encourage more of them to do it.
Unlike the children whose parents make them commit to the bit and destroy their lives forever, these dudes and dudettes are not committing. It's almost like they oddly have the choice of what to do when they decide they want to choose their gender. That's odd that they're making a decision that could affect their entire life. I don't like that idea. I think a parent who with Munchausen syndrome by proxy should be allowed to do that for their children.
No, the children is making the decision themselves. They want.
Oh yes, that's right. The child is able to make an informed decision
Yes,
about chopping
absolutely.
off his or her genitalia, but they can't get a tattoo because you know why? Tattoos are permanent.
They're very mature for their age. It's just the tattoo thing is just taking things a bit far. Okay.
They also
But
cannot choose
recognizing
to,
who they truly are is the most important thing.
right, because that is understood immediately at 4 years old.
Exactly. A child knows better than any adult.
Right. Now, mind you, I've also heard science say that the mind is not fully formed to the age of 25.
Those are bigots. Those are transphobes.
Okay.
Don't
Are,
listen
are
to
those
them.
anti-science people?
Yes, they are.
Okay. The science people are the anti-science people now.
Exactly.
I just want to make certain I get it.
Yes, you're on the right path now.
As long as I listen to the experts, I'll be okay.
You got it. There you go. Fantastic. We're on the right path now.
What is that? 42% just saying? Talking about this group, it should just be 0.42%.
It's not a disorder. It's not a disorder. Is an acceptance of gender expression.
I don't accept.
It is the tyranny of the minority.
It's a bunch of people that want to be futa.
I'm gonna be honest. Didn't Nuremberg kind of fall short?
Oh,
Huh?
what?
Isaac's calling for Isaac's from what you guys were talking about. Isaac's calling for Nuremberg 2.0.
Oh.
I think we need something a little bit better than the original Nuremberg for the shit that's going on. Like, just because I closed it. Hold on. I didn't bring
Yeah.
this up, but like this is
Yeah.
just something that's coming out. I had this saved off to the side, but I didn't really want to talk about it. But talking about Nuremberg 2.0, trust the science, not the scientist. Thank you, Dr. Fauci movie coming
Oh,
October
yeah.
28th.
Oh God.
Uh,
Oh, he's got the double mask and everything.
Yep,
That's
yep, got the
stunning and
double
brave.
mask and everything.
Stunning
That'll
and brave.
protect you. The problem with that photo is I don't think it was taken from 6 feet away.
I have doubts as well.
Actually, it was taken from 600 feet away. It was just a really big
Oh.
lens. With the
Oh.
They don't need
Go
to
on.
do that. Scientifically, it was proven that 6 feet away is what they randomly chose as the amount.
he even he fucking said that shit. Did anyone else know the 6 feet was fucking horseshit as soon as they said it?
Yes.
It's like
I
that
knew the
doesn't
whole
make
thing was
any
horse
fucking
shit
sense.
from the first
How
time.
how
I think the best thing was dentist office.
Oh God.
I no longer go to my the same dentist that I did for 10 years previously
Uh-huh.
because they said that I had to wear a mask and I was like, so they asked, do you have a mask? And I said no. And they opened a drawer. I'm like, I'm not wearing one. And they're like, well, the CDC says, and I'm like, I don't care what the CDC says. We're all in the same building. I'm sitting in the lobby and have to wear a mask, but then
Question.
I take it off later with the same ventilation system. I'm not
Yeah.
wearing a mask.
And you're going to be working in my
in the
face.
mouth.
Oh,
Did you hear the Beanie told a story of how they went to a restaurant once, and it was during masking period, and they walked in, they weren't wearing a mask, and they said, well, you have to wear a mask until you get to the table, then you can take your mask off.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
saw.
And-
I experienced that.
I'm like, do you understand the logic of this? What?
oh, there's
so
no logic to it.
That's the point. It's like when you're moving, you could get so as a moving target, COVID could get you, but when you're a seated target,
Mm-hmm.
COVID could not.
You have an invisible barrier around you.
So I do have to admit I do have some privilege. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
you're
white,
white.
And
but
me.
like
Wait.
being 6'8" and 250 pounds, when someone would be like, "You need to wear a mask," you tell them no. They don't argue with you.
That's not true.
I had one person argue with me, and I just kept walking.
I had people at Trader Joe's argue with me, and I had
Oh, that's
people
Trader Joe's.
at Total Wine.
Well, that's because you're shopping at. Yeah, we won't go there.
I
But
had a specific reason for being at Trader Joe's. There was something that they carried that I needed for some reason that wasn't even personal to my own. It was for someone else. I
yeah,
don't
but you don't look as angry as I do. So
this is true. You also look like 10 years older than me, so
Yeah,
respect your elders kind of kicks in.
yeah. Got to respect your elders there.
I'm pretty sure Static just said olders, though.
I
so-
did.
Yes, he did say elders.
Did. I was rolling with it.
That's why I grammar policed him.
Did you say grandma police?
Yes, I grandma policed him. Oh, speaking of grandma, I got very upset this
you
week.
got ran over.
No, I
Reindeer?
was just like, I don't remember what the hell I was reading, but something about the Golden Girls. Do you know the age of the Golden Girls, what they were supposed to be when the TV show started?
Not their specific ages, but I know that the grandma
The characters' ages.
No.
not their exact ages.
40 something.
No, they were supposed to be in their early 50s
What?
Oh, in the for the
in the show.
context of the show.
They were all supposed to
yeah.
be like in their early to mid 50s when the show started.
And they were a bit older than that.
Well, yeah. But I mean, so like that's literally my age in 2 years. They all, I
Well,
literally
and-
thought they were all in their 70s on the show.
Well, we got more preservatives in our foods now, so now we stay younger looking.
Did you know that the one
Is
that
that how
played
that
the
works?
mom,
I don't know.
I
Mhm.
don't know.
Estelle
the
Getty.
one that she's younger than the tallest one?
She was younger than Bea Arthur,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always found that funny. I'm like, honey, you did not age well in comparison.
No.
Led a harder
She's
life,
short.
probably.
Being so short didn't help either.
That
Well,
too.
that's valid. That'll be me someday.
So that's pretty much it. But before we go, this is the last weekend pregame before
Ever?
the next election.
Oh.
Before the next election, I would like to get everyone's prediction, starting with Steve.
Oh, fuck me. Prediction of what? Yes, it's eventually going to fall off.
It's
Wait,
just
what?
like asking Tucker Carlson his opinion. So let's go.
What did you say, Steve?
I said yes, it'll eventually fall off.
Okay. Steve's going to fall off. I'm
It's
thinking
going to
he's
fall
talking-
off,
I'm
which
thinking
means
he's
Steve is not.
predicting his dick is going to fall off.
What I,
That
yeah,
that
I
was my
think we.
assumption as well.
That's what we understood.
It's
How
possible.
will he notice?
I won't.
Yeah.
Will he feel it?
Yes. It's like, what is that? An ant on the floor? Oh no, that's his dick. Oh,
God damn it! Who dropped the Vienna sausage?
oh, it's a pig in a blanket.
No.
The foreskin. Oh God damn it, dude!
I don't know if you're circumcised or not. Just taking a shot.
Pigs in a blanket are not those stupid cocktail wieners wrapped in a croissant.
No, they're real hot dogs.
They're hot dogs wrapped in homemade bread,
Yes.
fully enclosed
Mhm.
and baked. Static, were you just agreeing with me?
Yeah, because Vienna sausage doesn't get wrapped in a fucking croissant. That's disgusting.
Oh my god.
So
we're-
Little Smokies is what people normally do. You're the first person I've met that hasn't argued that point with me, by the way. That
No,
actually,
the first time I ever had pigs in a blanket was with royal hot dogs.
because that's what they are.
Steve, you probably don't remember them, but it was our parents' old friends. I just
Our
remember.
parents had fucking friends.
Yeah, they did.
Fuck. You're old.
Okay, it was mom's old friends, and then I think the two dudes just got along as well. You know how it is. But Dom over
No.
here saying that Static, I will say I'm going to beat you this week talking about fantasy football, but Gal will say I'm just jinxing myself.
Oh, I
If
thought he was
anyone's-
talking about something else.
So let's be honest. I earlier today, Dom H made like 3 real quick roster adjustments, and I was like, "Don't worry, Dom, I'll be gentle," because it seems like he's preparing himself. And then he goes and points out how my star quarterback is questionable this week. I think he'll be fine. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. So I add the gay guy to my team just in case, Caleb Williams.
Mm.
And we'll see how gentle he is if I need him for Dom. Because he's going up against the Cardinals, and he has a lot of potential against that kind of shitty defense.
Yep.
Anyway, Duke Devil.
You didn't ask.
What
me
are your predictions for the next until what is going to happen by next Thursday weekend pregame?
Fuck, is that
Arizona
the
will still be counting.
God damn it.
That's y'all's fault. They've already said it could take up to a week to get results. I don't know how your state came so tarded.
Because we're
I have an
42nd in
idea.
the national public school sector.
I seem to remember a time when we would have election results night of the election. But, we live in a very Luddite society. We don't have advanced technology. We don't have reporting. We don't have the ability to count anymore. Counting is tough. We just need to get the feeling of a ballot. How does it feel? What does it identify as? That's what's important.
Sounds gay.
Honestly, the feeling is more than 2020. I think the feeling more than 2020 is Trump has momentum. The feeling really is Trump has momentum, and they're doing a lot of things to connect to younger people. JD was on Rogan today. Trump was on last week. Both were really good interviews. Actually, I thought they were very interesting interviews. Kamala is not doing well. We are all garbage people because apparently Joe decided to self-sabotage, not just basically sabotage Kamala's campaign. I think he's doing it on purpose. I
That
think
would mean
it's,
you would have to believe that he's actually capable of acting
Coherent.
intentionally and he's not on autopilot.
So
I think. Oh wait, no. I can tell you why. I can tell you why I think that because anger is an emotion that will break through the dementia.
Oh,
But so Jack Posobiec, grain of salt,
Yes, I know what
has
you're saying.
heard from like an inside
Sources?
source that
Oh,
he hates Kamala
Mhm.
and is always angry whenever anything comes up having to do with her, like her talking to him or him having to do anything for her. And when you're senile, the things that make you angry tend to be
Truthful.
when you're most coherent.
Yes.
So there is a potential there that he is coherent when it comes to having to do anything for her, like they're making him. So
Yeah. Well, they don't want him involved. He's like, I'm going to campaign. They're like, we don't need you. You're fine. Don't worry about it. And he's going to go campaign. The thing of it is, there's definitely, by reports, Republicans are actually turning out for early voting right now. It sounds like more than before. But still, look, I'm gonna use a Coach Walls analogy. We got to plan a good pick six play here, and makes it certain that we get to the get the football in the basket.
I just
Throw the home run, bitch.
We're gonna throw that home run and not get any red cards as we storm down the court, and make certain that you cross the finish line and get that checkered flag.
Make sure you kick that touchdown.
Did you say we're crotching the finish line?
Crossing the finish line.
might as well in that sentence.
Hey, we can crotch
say crotching it.
Cross it too. I mean, who knows what goes on in the locker rooms now when the men are in the women's locker rooms.
As long as you do it like Marshawn Lynch when he fucking did that touchdown.
I don't remember that.
He fucking smoked the Cardinals defensive back and he just jumps backwards and grabs his dick at him into the.
He was just Marshawn Lynch.
All right.
It's like I said.
So do we know who won by next weekend pregame?
I think we should. I will probably be able to stay up to maybe 12 or 1 on Tuesday doing a stream because I think I got a partner meeting the next morning. We may not know that night, but we didn't know in 2016 until around 3 a.m. and I stayed up for that entirely. It really depends on some of those key states, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Michigan, Wisconsin. I think that's going to be very telling. But I don't know. It's shenanigans. It's shenanigans. I mean, I am glad to see that. I think I understood correctly. The Supreme Court did upheld Virginia's decision to strike non-citizens from the ballot rolls. I don't understand why that would even be an issue.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to cheat.
Yeah.
That's literally the only.
But there was a major win. Now, I have to go and look all this stuff over. But there was a major win in Michigan where they found like 100,000 something duplicate votes.
That's true.
And the RNC got in there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit got turned around, and those votes are all gone now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
are they gone, or are they just gone, quote unquote?
There's according to the law, they're gone.
Yep.
The law of Michigan.
Take that for what it is. So they must have had some sort of
if it's a duplicate.
They must have had some sort of chain of custody for these ballots, right? And the RNC is able to see that. So I don't know. I don't know how it works.
The real problem, though,
I have to look more into that, but it's something that I've seen.
The real problem is out west where the right wingers are blowing up ballot boxes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the homeless guys with the fucking 20 mugshots online.
Right.
Yeah.
What right wingers are left in Washington and Oregon?
Well, there are so many there that
there was one.
The right wingers because they're leaving hallmarks behind saying "Free Palestine." So that's
sounds accurate. Actually,
that sounds
I retract my sarcastic question.
Right, you should.
There was a guy who actually set a ballot box in Phoenix on fire, and they were trying to come out say that he was a Republican. When the dude's been homeless, he literally has like 20 different mugshots. He's not okay.
That sounds like the poster child Republican.
It's like the other Trump assassin.
Well, and the guy even said, of all places, Arizona Central quoted the guy, and the guy's like, "This has no political stuff for me. I don't care about any of this shit. I was just lighting shit on fire." Like,
goddamn fentanyl addict.
That's what the feds told him to say.
Right. Well, but the
right-wing feds that are setting all this up.
Arizona Central is a very left-wing news publication for Arizona. I don't think there is such thing as a right-wing.
Hang on,
Arizona news publication.
Was he wearing a Gucci, like black and white striped suit in his mugshot?
No,
he might have been paid off.
No, no,
or an illegal immigrant.
he's
white. Arizona.
He was white. He had less hair on his head than Steve.
So is
he
the
looked
mother
kind
of
of
my
like a crazy
children.
scientist. So anyhow, Gal, what's your prediction? Next Thursday, do we got a winner? Is there a winner? What do you see happening in this next week of American history?
We have a winner, yes. It's Trump, and Kamala will be installed as the president via the 25th Amendment.
Oh.
Prior to him taking office in January.
Does that happen? Oh, okay. So anytime between now and then, not in the next week necessarily.
Not in the next week necessarily.
Because there's a lot of people after the garbage statement that thinks it's going to happen by Tuesday.
I don't think so.
I think that would look really weird.
Yes.
Not that they fucking care. I mean,
yes.
Why? Yeah.
Civil War.
Okay, calm down, Beanie Boy. Tim Pool, you don't get the reference.
No,
it's fine.
And is that it, Gal?
Yes.
And Fractured Filter, what is your prediction for the next week?
With everything that's been going on, the fact that a lot of it hasn't been, I mean, as far as I know, it's only been hitting the main circles that this sort of information will be flying around with the ballots and stuff like that, that level of election interference, everything that's been going on. But at the same time, there are some in certain circles that think that they do want Trump in power this time around, so he might be the victor, only so that he does intensify things in the Middle East or Israel, for particular reasons. Otherwise, I don't know. I kind of go black pill that they might just pull another rug out from everyone, and Kamala gets all up in there. But at the same time, with it taking what Duke's saying about a week, what to possibly get results, who the hell knows what's gonna happen? But
yeah.
No, I am not one. I joke around with the idea of accelerationism and stuff like that, but it's certainly something I don't want.
No one wants to see that, yeah.
But it wouldn't surprise me too. And yeah, if they want it. If they want whoever they want in power, they're going to get it. As we've already seen, nobody's really willing to. What?
What you just said is that no election matters.
I mean, we're basically at that point. We already saw it with Biden. I'm sorry. No, he legitimately won. All that stuff. Whatever.
We could technically question the 2020 election now.
Oh, we are allowed to now? Oh, okay.
For now.
For now.
Until next Wednesday.
Right. So, like I said, it really is at this point, and unless maybe it will be the price of eggs and stuff like that that'll finally get people off their ass and finally, do something. Otherwise, I just see this populace as being way too cowed, and all we're going to do is keep slipping further and further down the Weimar rabbit hole.
Why did we end with the black pillar?
I haven't gone yet.
Because everybody was sounding too positive. I felt like I had to kind of even it out just a little bit.
I mean, you thought mine was positive?
A little-ish.
Well, I think anyone predicting a Trump win is positive and massive.
Well, yes, that's valid.
Massively positive.
I think
not like toxic positivity, but like I see
hopeful positive.
Yeah,
and I get like it is. I could just be being insular with some of the people that I follow. I'm just seeing way too many of like positive polls for Trump and stuff like that. I'm getting way different vibes than the 2016 election.
I ignore those, by the way.
I agree. It's just still very skeptical.
So
regardless of positive or negative and stuff like that, it just feels a lot, like I said, a lot different than last time around.
I am feeling the exact same thing as Fractured with the positive polls. I'm like, what is this? And then, as of yesterday, these polls started flipping around. All of a sudden, Kamala's like surging, like boom, something happened, which we all know nothing fucking happened except Trump was on Joe Rogan. Trump was a garbage man. Trump's worked at McDonald's. JD Vance went on Joe Rogan, and now so many more people saw JD Vance.
Have you seen the comments on the video?
There's already over 5 million views on a Joe Rogan podcast with fucking boring ass JD Vance.
Yeah.
And now I say boring a little bit out of turn because I don't actually think he's boring, but I think to most people who have no idea about the guy, they're gonna have an automatic judgment of, well, he looks boring.
Yep.
Well,
he's weird.
The comments, like the people in the comments were very much like, I was not for this pick, but now that I'm listening to him, like, this is a good pick. Like, he knows what he's doing, or he's just chill and talks to people. Like, yeah.
Fuck the government.
So Timon is feeling it as our resident Brazilian here.
Yeah,
Timon, the guy who lives in Brazil, says either Trump wins or we all lose. He's putting that on the whole world. So, like, American elections are felt by everyone.
Yep.
Kel is predicting the beanie war starts soon. Hope you all are ready. I don't think Kel is far off.
Yeah.
I don't think Kel's far off. And I don't know. I think by next Thursday, we've spent some time in fucking election purgatory. Not really sure, but a lot of tension building. A lot of fucking tension building from the left. I think God, Luke Rudowski shared what he saw as the map, his prediction of what the map will look like. And I think he was pretty spot on, except I would have traded. He gave North Carolina to Harris, and I would have given that to Trump. And then I think he also gave Arizona to Trump, and I'd give Arizona to Harris.
God damn it. Don't tell me there's that many retards in this state.
Sorry, a lot of Californians.
It's not the retard count. It's not the retard count. It's the corruption. It's the levels of corruption in this state.
Yeah, this state's corrupt as fuck, dude.
Fucked, man.
You have had a lot of Californians.
So in the end, I don't think the Arizona outcome matters nearly as much as Pennsylvania. And I think Georgia is a much bigger player than what all these other Republican pundits have been really talking about. I think Georgia's huge. And then I wouldn't be surprised if it really boils down to Wisconsin and Michigan, because no one's talking about them either.
Luke's map here has Donald Trump 268, Kamala 270.
Yep. Just barely. And I think he's pretty close, but like I said, I would switch. I would give North Carolina to Trump. And then I forget there was another. Did he give Arizona to Trump or Harris?
Yes,
Trump. I'm looking at it right now.
He gave it to Trump.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would give
Trump.
Arizona to Harris, which I think that's only a 3-point swing, or technically a 6-point swing. 3 up, 3 down. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be pretty, And you know what? We saw the hit piece from Media Matters come out today. I think we started seeing some YouTube suspensions. Maybe not everyone that was on that, but I think some people are going to be wishing that they used their fucking Rumble accounts.
Yeah.
And that's gonna come for everyone, not just the big guys. I think they're gonna really want to control the information that's available out there, and we're gonna need Twitter or X to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
So on that note, I will also be if weekend schedule allows, I have been saving all of the early election shenanigans that I've been finding. And I am going to try and do a stream on Sunday to organize and research on those shenanigans. So that I myself and anyone who decides to watch can be better prepared for these conversations when they come up, because we know it's going to happen. They can't help themselves. Also, Dom H with the $20 tip.
Nice.
All he has to say, this might be one of the best super chats ever. He says, have a good night, guys. Trump 2024. Let's go. Thank you, Dom.
I support that.
I support that too. I really want to see Donald Trump win this. I want to see Elon Musk do as much as possible that he can to reduce the size of this fucking government.
Yep.
I want to see opportunity for the private sector to grow. I want to see RFK gut these terrible supposed health programs that the government does. I want to see Trump end the Department of Education like he said he would. I want to see him end income taxes. If we can't get it all, I will accept, even though I can't work overtime, I don't get to work overtime in my current job. I would love to see him get rid of income taxes on overtime. I think that would be one of the biggest fucking moves in American history, let alone no taxes on tips and all that.
Yep.
Fuck, dude, everyone's about to get fucked and put on salary.
But the government, if that
wouldn't affect your.
Yeah, that government won't tax the employers more because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't get overtime.
The employers wouldn't care.
affect
They'd
the
still be paying.
companies.
Yeah.
It's not going to affect the companies. As a matter of fact, maybe they'd be more willing to let you work overtime. I don't know.
You don't. If you're a salary position, you don't get overtime.
Right. But if you work,
Arizona,
correct. But if you work overtime and the government's not taxing you, the company still has to pay the same amount, whether you're being taxed or not.
So they're not going to make
So it
people
doesn't-
be salary because it doesn't affect
the
them.
company's money. I can see why you would get that confused though, because you usually if it's not coming from here, they're going to get it from over here.
Yeah.
The logic is logical. Steve, let the people know what you got going on this week. Let's end this shit.
I'm assuming nothing.
actually, I am doing something this weekend. I'm going to some car show.
Cool.
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah,
Is that where your neck's gonna fall off at?
Yeah, no, the owner of the company I work for is taking me out on a date. We're gonna hold hands and everything, like two fags.
Is he gonna smack your ass as you get in his truck?
Probably, dude. I need a fucking step stool to get in that bitch.
Make certain that he
Does
pays
open
for
the door
dinner.
for you?
I didn't see Savage in the chat. Flip that.
Actually, he does open the door for me. He just
What
clicks
did
the
you-
button
Does he pay for
and then
dinner?
it pops open.
Yeah, does he pay for dinner?
Dude, he's bought me lunch like 10 times since I started working there.
He is your
He's
boss.
Steve's gonna have to put out now.
Yep.
Probably.
You gonna wear high heels or?
Probably some
Moo-moo
Air
sundress.
Force. Probably some Air Force Ones. I mean, I got a few.
Jesus Christ! You're worse
That's
than
not
a
even
pork.
upstairs.
What a woman.
Well, that sounds exciting, Steve. I really hope things work out for you.
I'm trying to get that raise, you know.
Oh,
You can bring your knee pads.
Damn it!
yeah.
You beat me to it, Cal.
Dr. Kamala. Dr.
Fuck
Kamala.
yeah, dude. Triple padded knee pads, bro. I'm talking business here.
Yeah, so you're going to be there a while.
It's even got a little like air inflation, you know, so I can pump them back up when they get deflated.
See, here we go. Or Timon says
Your
you should
penis.
order
Kids
the
or
lobster.
the pads?
I thought he was talking to penis
Both.
for himself.
Oh,
Mm.
so I guess TikTok has made an announcement as well on the election, as well on misinformation. Of course they have, because TikTok is one of the worst at the censorship. Oh, and Acid's reminding you, don't forget the baby oil. Steve.
I can't, dude. Costco's still out of stock.
Costco came out and said that they don't carry baby oil.
I know. They came out and said they don't carry it in a 55-gallon drum.
Okay, that's fair. I don't really know exactly what they said, but they were trying to get that shit out of his mouth.
Oh boy.
And
I don't shop at Target, so.
Sorry, Duke, you're next. What do you got going on?
Whatever. I'm actually going to try to get some videos done this weekend since it's literally been a month. But as I realized, the last month has been completely surreal here in Florida. Two back-to-back hurricanes and then me being out of the country. So, I might be able to do a Doctor Who review, old-time review when Doctor Who was good, and incorporate a little bit of footage from my visit to Pompeii. Then I might watch Agatha and just pull my nails off, put that on screen. We'll see how that goes.
Jeez.
I've put out more videos than Duke this month. And Gal, what have you got going on?
Ballbusters tomorrow. And Beelzebub and Screaming into the Void. Just follow my Twitter. I say where I'm going to be.
Are you dressing up for Beelzebub?
Oh God.
I'm just asking. I'm not putting any pressure on you. Shit.
I didn't think about that. Like doing a third one. Shit.
You know what might be great?
Huh.
Is if you dress like this on Beelzebub just to burn Dermy's britches some more.
You're a smart man.
God damn it.
I may just do that. But that's me. Thank you.
Is that motherfucker still over there on the nerd?
On the nerd.
He might be weaving. If they aren't, he probably have videos to make or something. So just because these people are also part of the show, here's Dermy's link if you don't have it already, and here is Devil's link to both of. You'll find both of those shows that Gal just mentioned.
We're incestuous like that.
And Fractured Filtered. What have you got going on?
Just follow the channel Fractured Filter either on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, Odyssey. I'll be doing some gaming streams. Possibly tomorrow we'll be checking out the Monster Hunter Wilds beta. Since that dropped tonight, but it's a little late to get into that. But tomorrow I think I may be in, and I'll be trying to drag my brother along with me on stream at least. Oh, probably early.
Of course.
But I'll put it out there. Otherwise, like I said, we're Saturday Night Sith is gonna be on a hiatus until the start of the next new year, just because holiday season and all that jazz. We're getting busy, and unlike Hitman, I don't have obligations of family members and stuff like that. He does. So his time gets a little more wrapped up, but like it is, I'll possibly just be, putting gaming streams in place of it for the time being, and probably keeping those on the channel. So keep an eye out for those, and of course, keep an eye out on the replay channel of the gaming streams on the Fractured Filter Gaming on YouTube and stuff. Just if you missed the live stream, you can at least watch that as the replay. And then, of course, next week I'll be back, same bat time, same bat channel, perhaps. We'll see with the time change too, because Sunday hits in that time change.
So you guys won't have a time change. Steve and I will have a time change.
No, we won't.
For the show, we will.
For the show.
God damn it. Don't make it any later, please.
I have no control over that.
Why are you so whiny?
Fuck, dude, because I wake up at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
Maybe you should stay asleep.
Well,
no.
maybe we can work something out. You don't have to be here every week. I mean, you technically don't have to be here at all, but for us, the show's going to be starting at 7 starting next week.
7 your time?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. So that's...
No, 7 my time.
But I will be Mountain next week. I will be Mountain.
Oh,
so I won't be Pacific. So it's going to stay 6 it's going to stay 6 Pacific.
Oh, okay.
But
that's why I said 7 my time.
7 Mountain, and
I'm Mountain as well.
Yes. So it's going to stay 7 for you.
Okay.
And it'll become 7 for Steve and I, and it's going to stay
9
for
9.
Duke.
9.
So there's that, and then Monday Night Bloodbath moves to 8 for me, which I'm kind of okay with.
Y'all couldn't see it, but he was showing off as he was rolling.
Yeah, I saw him.
me. You were showing off.
I saw. He was popping the wheelie. He was floating around. Yeah.
You saw the wheelie. All right.
I saw the wheelie. Yeah.
It's because he's got a blanket on his lap.
So,
but I'm just
that's what's going on with the show. Not that anyone cared about fucking times. I'll be on. You guys are going to want to catch my costume tomorrow. I've got a little bit more effort coming in tomorrow for my costume on Ballbusters. I will let everyone know backstage what I'm doing.
You just didn't pull the napkin off your desk to put on your
No.
head?
I've got things that I'm doing. So yeah, I'm not going to say anything.
We got the hobo version.
If you like laughing at Dermy, tune in to Ballbusters tomorrow night.
Maybe show up for my costume too.
God, please tell me you had a Dermy mask made.
Oh, I don't have a Dermy mask. That'd be weird.
You could print out his face on a piece of paper and tape it to a stick.
Oh, that works.
That's true. There's a Chatterday thing that's happening. Whether I'll be there or not, I don't know. And then, like I was saying, I would like Sunday to go over all of the early election shenanigans that I've been saving and kind of start organizing them and researching them and seeing what's happening. So be a lookout for that on Sunday. Monday Night Bloodbath. Also, I put out a video yesterday. If you haven't seen it, go give that a view. Give it a thumbs up. Someone put a thumbs down on my video about Kamala Harris having a fucking map in Fortnite. Why did you not like that? Go fuck.
Well, I mean, maybe it's that they didn't like that she has the map.
Maybe.
Did you get extra views from it?
It's a retarded video, right? It's nothing to be serious. I'm just making fun of them and their bad ideas. Because it's literally injecting politics into video games.
I mean, did you see their new pornographic ad?
No. Oh, the one with the dude jacking off?
No.
No, there's a new one now.
There's a new one. I'll pull it up. Can we show it on here? Maybe I'll just link to it.
Is there titties on it or what?
No.
No, it's blurred.
Here.
Just past the 3-hour mark.
Oh my God, you're so fucking whiny.
You can go to bed.
I wasn't bitching about that. I was just saying, doesn't censorship stop at 3 hours?
Oh.
Yeah. God damn. Fuck.
All right, blow it up. What the hell is this shit?
Is that Kamala?
Oh, God. The condom broke.
Oh, I find be in the bathroom.
Great.
They're blurring it out, but you can see that she's in a bra, so I find it funny.
Sorry, you can't use that.
Who are you?
I'm your Republican congressman. Now that we're in charge, we ban Plan B.
No, you can't. You can't do this. I can't have a kid right now.
I won the last election, so it's my decision. Now let's get back in there so we can give her the news, Daddy.
Yeah, how dare he be responsible for his actions?
And
That's the biggest problem, honestly.
Fucking moron. He's supposed to put it in her
calling for
butt.
that, as far as I've heard and seen. No one cares about Plan B.
Did you know that Republicans are getting rid of all forms of contraception,
Apparently.
I told this story before,
including
but, like, back-
abstinence? That's ironic.
Back in the late 90s, the hardcore scene was super anti-abortion. Like all the straight edge kids and everything were super anti-abortion. They're all a bunch of fucking fakes now.
Oh, shock.
But they were like the bands were writing songs that were against the Plan B pill. Like I know what RU486 is because of the hardcore music scene.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're all a bunch of fucking bitch ass fakes
Yep.
now. They never really meant what they said. That was shit. That was virtue signaling back in the 90s is what it was, because they
Yeah.
don't stand for it now. But yeah, I don't hear anyone talking about taking away Plan B either. They're so full of shit on the left that I really need to capitalize that. If Trump wins, I need to capitalize on the media just being so full of shit and make the great
Yeah.
YouTube videos that enables.
All I know is if Trump wins, only date white people if you're white, because he's not going to allow biracial couples anymore.
Right.
That's
He
Project
said so.
2025.
Your spouse will get sent away.
Uh-oh, Steve.
You'll be forced to marry someone else.
The
That's not
Venezuelans,
my vote.
the
That's
Venezuelans go back, and she's voting for Trump. Shit. Actually, I don't know if she's legal enough to vote yet.
I don't think that matters.
Well,
She's a citizen now.
Oh, she has oh, that's right. That happened recently. Anyways, that's all we got. Do I got anything retarded to end with? No. Until next time.
That's all on you, dude. Bye.